Oh, that doesn't look right. There we go. Is it working now? Yes, I think so. Alright. So yeah, last time, also I completely forgot to leave tea there for Kothar, and I know that you put tea in the. You were going to put tea in the flask, right?
I put it in there for Tasselhoff, and then he drank it all.
Right. So there would have been an extra cup. So I'm going to say that you would have put the rest in there, so that Kothar can have his tea as well. Just because I forgot to put a extra cup down, as he wasn't there at the time. So yeah, last time you ended up sleeping in this strange tavern after drinking this strange tea that gave you many different effects, and you ended up quite a way away from where you were, and at the other side of where you started from. I think you're all on this map. Oh, my Roll20 just died, so my internet may be going down any second now. I can still hear you, so not a good sign. Oh, there you go, Roll20's back. It might have just been a glitch on Roll20.
Maybe
Your
it gave me the
connection
message.
to the server has been interrupted.
Yes, that message.
I received that. I didn't read the whole thing because I wasn't paying attention, but
Stupid question, but that guy gave us tea. There are 3 types of tea. Well, there are more than 3 types of tea, but 3 primary ones that I know of. Which one was it? And it was just a drink that matched whatever you loved the most. But stupid question. Was it chai or was it oolong?
This can only be good given Tuesday and what I learned about tea with these two.
I would probably say. I was gonna say, which is the more herbal out of the two? I'm gonna throw you all off, and I'm gonna say it was rooibos, because I know that's quite a herbal one, and it doesn't require milk. It's usually drank without milk.
Team.
I don't know what you're talking about. I drank oil.
But I had some good chai. For those who haven't had it, recommend it. It's good.
It's like that milk stuff, but I've had like spice chai before. It's like really milky, isn't it?
It's not the same. Spice chai is slightly different, but I just prefer normal sweet chai.
I've never had that, so I will never have spice chai.
Funnily enough, the most unarguably considered the best seller of tea in India is a guy who is a vendor at a train. Like before a train takes off, people sometimes go into the trains and sell things. And he in particular got famous for selling tea in the train because his was apparently the best. And his strategy was that he would just tell people, "Oh, it's not good tea. I wouldn't recommend to buy it, but I'm gonna buy it then. How dare you tell me not to?" And that worked.
Somehow.
Alright, so you are back behind the wizard's tower. Again, I made the mistake before of making it feel like you were restricted to the said dungeon, and again, putting you back here kind of reinforces that I'm trying to force you potentially to the dungeon. That is not the case. Yes, you'll be passing the dungeon again. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
To see what square it was.
Right.
So.
I just didn't want anybody to feel like I was trying to, because it was unintentional, but it happened. So yes, by all means, Peacemore is up and running and ready to go. So I'm not trying to push you back to the dungeon because I haven't got anything else ready. So the choice is completely up to you. You will be passing the dungeon again, but you do not have to go into it if you don't want to.
I think Roll20 might be being weird because mine just went off for a sec there too.
I just keep getting the little red message in the corner.
Yeah, I've got it again.
Yeah, try refreshing again, yeah. It might just be having a blip.
Yeah, it's been occasionally, like, every...
Oh god, I'm bread.
You're bread again.
I guess Kothar, cat? Kothar, not the cat. Wouldn't mind going back to the dungeon just to figure out the orb situation. But I know that most people may not know about the dungeon, I guess.
It's not working anymore. Roll20 stopped working.
I wouldn't mind being able to see the dungeon.
It's different now anyway, so.
Even better.
Neem. When is
Roll20, please.
I think it might be. Is it working again? I think it is.
It's just not working for me.
Alright, let's just give it a
Don't
minute
know
then. Let's give it a minute.
It keeps giving me the red message and now it's just like the loading screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
try
yeah.
refreshing. It seems to be working now.
I refreshed it and it's still on the loading screen. I don't know if that's my internet or if that's Roll20. It's hard to tell, really.
Well, it's doing it for me too, so it's not
I
just
think
your.
it's server.
I think Roll20 is just being. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can I change from bread, please? Please, I don't want to be bread. I am not bread. No. No, don't do this to me. I don't want to refresh again. I've refreshed like 5 times. There we go. I'm not bread anymore.
Your image is still on bread.
Not grateful for bread. No. Work. Please.
Yeah, my Roll20 is working again now, so.
Alright.
It's just being weird.
We're alive now.
Is everybody alive? Who's alive?
I don't know.
Barely.
Festival. Yeah,
Yes.
barely.
Like, I'm there, but I'm not like, there. If you feel.
Total is herself.
Yeah.
What is alive?
Honestly.
The state of not being dead. And death is the state of not being alive. Makes perfect sense. Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Alright. I think everybody is working again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's move forward then. So, was the decision unanimous of where you're going?
I think we should just go straight to Peacemore.
Agreed. Get a conversation to go to peace more as soon as possible. I mean, there are people waiting there that the group needs to, or rather, Ganadon needs to talk to. So he'd rather not keep them waiting. We don't know how long they're gonna stay there and wait for us to come.
Yeah, now we've been teleported back. That is something. Yeah, we're more behind than we were when we first moved, so
You do know
we might
that
wanna...
they are here to find the orb. One of them is
So you
going.
might,
One of their best men is going to look for the orb, while the others stay in town.
so there's a good chance we meet them in the dungeon, or possible chance. In character, I guess I'd imagine that.
Yeah, and even we might even find the orb for them anyway. So even if the person is on the wrong track or whatever.
Fair enough. This actually might help.
Well, if everybody else thinks that it's a good idea,
Get into the dungeon. Yay.
But yeah, now we are teleported behind the wizard tower thingy. I'll start to get some sticks so that I can cook breakfast.
Alright.
chocolate pursuits.
So I have a question, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been a day since the last time that we asked the baby a question?
Yes, because you had a long rest, which is how you got here.
So, now, the important thing that I'm more curious about, does the baby's appearance change any at all from when you cannot ask him a question and when you can?
Sorry, say that again?
So, does the baby's appearance change at all from when you can ask it a question and from when you cannot?
No, it does not.
Interesting. So it does not indicate it itself, you just have to keep track of it.
It's always after a long rest, so as long as you know that you've taken a long rest, it will be back.
Just needed to, out of curiosity, like, in the universe.
Sorry, you broke up there, say that again?
I just wanted to know out of curiosity, that's all.
Yeah, once every long rest, so once you've had a long rest, or from nightfall to morning, if you find that easier to remember, whichever you find easier. Yeah, what are you cooking the day for breakfast, Covet?
Yep. Which I believe is the last of it, so...
Mm-hmm.
Brandon would, once we're all up, Brandon would get up and just, like, look around where we are exactly.
From where you are, you can see that you're in a forest. I haven't put you there because it's a generic forest, and I know we're moving off soon. You can see a mountain between you and then a big building, which you know to be the Wizard's Tower. And yeah, you can roughly guess you're about. I believe it is 2 days. Let me measure my measurements. Yes, we're not going to count the 5. We'll count it as 30. So 2 days. Again.
Way.
So it's gonna be 2 days of traveling. That weird inn has got to be the strangest thing I've seen.
What is everybody else doing while Covert is cooking breakfast?
I'm just watching Covert cook breakfast.
Alright.
Kind of just moving around, not having much to do, but keeping a watch. Because the inn is weird and I don't know if there's anything else that happened. And like in character, I don't know if anything else would happen now that it's left us. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna come after us because of it. Like, anything's possible with magic. So, just keeping a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Kothar is going to try to make some blowgun needles from Cunning Artisan or Lizard Bug.
Okay.
It's short rest, so I don't know how long this is supposed to take for the food prep.
Would you say it would take about an hour, Covert?
With the meeting it as well, possibly, yeah. Like, I don't think anyone's particularly in a rush, so, you know.
I mean, you can even, just make up the hour. Even if it's like half an hour and you can make up the other half an hour. So, yeah, you can do that. And
Okay.
since you are taking an hour, if anybody else wants to take short rests during that time, you may do so.
Don't think I have anything need short rest to recharge, so... Yeah, you want that.
And then they had a long rest since I last played, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Let me check my thing because I can't remember.
And he'll also ask if anyone wants the spice on their food or not. He doesn't actually know what spice it is, so if people don't like spicy food, they might not like it.
He does not want the spice on the food. Please.
Can you give me an in-game reason for that, please, Siggy? Because there's a little bit of a crossing line of out-of-character knowledge there.
She just doesn't, like spice, like heavy spice on her food.
Alright.
Fair enough, doesn't mind. No spice can't hurt.
Kothar, any uncooked?
Yeah, it's like episode.
Thank you. And Kothar will take that. And no, he does not want spice on it either.
Is it just going to be me?
I think he might be fish food.
Oh god. The only one person that's eating spicy stuff.
How many servings of this spice do I have? So I need to like put a number next to it.
Did you tell her how many people were with you?
Nope.
Alright. 2.
2.
My biggest question about this is, do I end up inhaling more of the spice than eating it? Because trunk. That's very possible.
True.
That I end up inhaling more of the spice than actually eating it.
Just sneezing a lot over there. Yeah, I'll put spice on add-ons then, and anyone else who asks for it, and everyone who doesn't ask for it doesn't get it, so there we go. Also, it needs, it's like it's so because it was 11, so.
Mm-hmm.
Kothar likes the uncooked meat.
Don't think 11 count, unless it counted for how I cut it.
I really doubt that. I don't think I'm getting any benefits or negatives from your stuff.
don't think 11 gives you anything anyway, so.
This will be good. Properly.
Alright, so everybody eats their food, and Ganodon, can you make me a constitution save, please?
Yeah.
Alright. I just need to know one thing. Is this a charmed effect?
No.
Or like a frightened or charmed? Okay. Just need to ask that beforehand. Because I get advantages on those.
Well done.
Give me a minute to check something.
If that doesn't make it, then this stuff is terrifying.
Yeah, if it doesn't make it, we all need to be very scared.
I will be rolling to find out.
Oh, it's roll. I'll wait for that, shall I?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Sure, you didn't just roll really low, sure.
Well, no, I mean, it rolled really high. I'll go with it if you want, but...
I mean, we could redo it, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, Ganodon, nothing happens.
Yay! Nothing happened.
It tastes amazing. Tastes, yeah, fantastic.
You are really good at cooking.
So
I was
spicy
thinking
must
that
work
before.
then.
Is this something that you recently got?
Yes, when I went to see what the smell was, there was an old lady cooking and she gave me some spices.
Well, I have to say, they are really delicious.
Yes, I'll have to go and get more of them.
If luck would have it, we might encounter her again on our way to Peacemore. Well, when we get to that.
Yes, I'll have to go and ask her for more.
Alright, if everybody is done here for the morning, unless anyone's doing anything else, I take it you move along.
I think so.
And you were going to Peacemore, right?
No, and we ended up agreeing on the dungeon just because the orb. We know that they're looking for it, so we may as well bring it to them. I think that's the conclusion that we reached, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Yep.
Alright. You get back to the opening that is now closed.
Yeah. I'll go up. Stand here this time. I don't actually know if that avoids the cone or not, but it's a different space than last time. Put bear trap on the link.
Alright, as you plunk the bear trap down, it lets out its fiery blast again, and I need to... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where were you stood last time? So that I get this accurate. You were there last time and it caught you there, so that means I had the cone going that way, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it misses you as it
Yay.
shoots out. Oops. No, just like that. There.
Just like that. Just like that. I don't think a wizard knows what a cone is.
Eventually fire of gibberish. It fire in gibberish.
The bushes around that area already look scorched, as if it's already gone off a few times. Let me move it so that it's opened. So that
If
is
it
open.
looks scorched, that means someone intentionally pressed that thing multiple times.
Maybe.
We've done it a few times.
That's also true.
Feel like there shouldn't be a reason for someone to do it more than twice.
Well, if you want to get into the dungeon, you'll have to.
Oh wait, does everyone have to do it? Like individually?
Each opened once.
But apparently multiple people have been there,
Yes.
We left.
I don't think since you left it hasn't been that long.
There's no other answer for it because if I wasn't there, so I don't know, but I don't know if it was like that before when you guys were here, like when you guys first got to this.
I presume that things were scorched before we got here, right?
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense then.
Are you ready to go back down?
Yeah.
Yes. And I take out my field and battle axe just to be ready.
Alright. Where's my dungeon map gone? There it is. As you enter the dungeon, those that have been here before will notice that this is completely different.
Interesting.
Silver is in a wall. That's what's different. And so is Ganadon.
Almost everyone is.
You have to do it without them.
Oh no.
We've learned phasing. That's what happened.
Siggy's the only one that isn't even partially in a wall. Siggy's just gonna have to rescue us all.
But I don't have a pickaxe.
There
Like,
must
you
be
can
one
go for past the half, but
somewhere.
just half in a wall.
Somewhere in this mine there has to be a pickaxe for you to find and then break us out and then we do it correctly.
I'm so excited.
We're just making puzzles for ourselves now. Like, we don't even need Slayer. Just make it.
Oh no. Ow.
You have to do it before Ganadon suffocates.
Oh god.
Don't worry, my trunk is moving out the wall. I can still breathe.
Alright. So in front of you, you see a wooden door leading into a different sized room. You can see that there's no corridor that you had to step across before or anything like that.
Is the door open?
No, it is not open.
Can we just open it or is it locked?
You can certainly go ahead and try.
I will take the lead and try to open the door.
Alright. It swings open just fine.
Just to be careful, I watch my stepping. Like if I'm stepping on a pressure plate or anything, like as soon as I step forward, like also looking at the ground ahead of the door, like if there's anything there.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Alright.
We should. No.
Ah, yes. The floor is made out of floor.
Yeah,
It's floor.
it's
That's
definitely floor.
What lovely tiles.
I'd like to look around him and see if there's any traps or anything.
How much would you
Sure.
even be able to see around me, considering my size?
Oh, well, I tried. Sorry.
You too also don't see anything. It seems fine to you. As you do step in the room, you do see 4 statues running alongside the wall. And one at the very back here with it's like a knight with a sword holding it kind of in front of him, pointing downwards, and in his eyes are 2 big rubies.
Breakfast knights with rubies and crusted into their eyeballs. Bad news.
Okay, so I go into the room now that I'm sure the floor is made out of floor.
I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just gonna watch Ganadon go for a few, and then I'll come out when I know that I'm not gonna be blown up as soon as I step out the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also... Tasselhoff's also on top of me.
Oh yeah, it's put him in half grid, that's why, there we go. It put him on half a square because I copied him over.
I'm here and assume I'm off screen.
No,
We
I'm
can't
still
look at
being carried because of my
Oh
drop.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Makes sense.
Sorry, yeah. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I'll move.
Please.
I'll move you where
Please.
Ziggy goes. Yeah.
You want to be at the back so far? Should I be at the back?
I'll be at the back. Worst case scenario, you turn into a bear. Or something like that.
I'll just turn to a bed and leave us.
Well, if you hear roaring, it's either me or a bear's into the cave behind you. There's only 2 options.
Alright, time to run another investigation for around this room. Just being careful. By the way, I'm going to roll investigation for any traps. Ah, yes.
This seems to you, Ganadon, at this point, after looking for traps on the floor and now looking closer for traps, this seems like a very... more like an entrance hall, maybe? Since
No,
it seems so lacking in danger.
Obviously, this place was made for hanging out. Like, this is a museum. Obviously, what? What do you mean to not look at it? It's such a nice place.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Mm-hmm.
Right, nothing wrong here. Come on, guys.
I'm walking as he walks, just to, you know, be careful.
I mean, obviously, the floor is made out of floor. There's nothing wrong here.
It's definitely floor, but you know, we're both apparently blind.
I can take a look from my vantage point.
Your
Nah,
vantage point
don't
is
worry
inside of my
about it.
backpack.
Yes, I can still try to take a look. It'll probably not work, but I can try.
Through my backpack.
I can peek out.
No, it's like a whack-a-mole. You gotta hit him to make sure he stays in there.
Can I attempt to look around for traps?
You can. There you go.
Really, someone on this group is freaking competent.
That was with disadvantage.
Let me just turn Tasselhoff up a little bit because he's a little quiet. Give me a minute. Let me pull your mic up a little bit so I can hear you better. There we go. Tasselhoff, you don't immediately see any traps, but knowing what you know, and especially with your arcane knowledge as well, it seems a little strange that there isn't. So
I'm gonna climb down from my nest. It's just like shimmy down the orc's back, and I'm just looking around for rooms.
Like one of those cats, you know how your cat kind of climbs up your leg with its claws? That's what it's like when Tasselhoff is climbing down me. Less claws.
More just sag.
Yeah.
It's like sandpaper sticking to you.
Yeah, it's like if a toddler was trying to crawl down my back. I don't enjoy it, but...
And you wanted to look for wounds?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look for, there's no physical traps, let's look for arcane traps.
Mm-hmm.
Can
As you yeah. Make me another investigation.
12.
Alright. As you kind of circle these statues looking for any, writing or text or ruins or like slots that would fit runes in, they seem like normal statues of 4 different creatures. One of them is an eagle, the other one is a dragon, one of them is a serpent, and the last one is, I need to check my notes. That's a really good statue, isn't it?
it's a Slayer statue.
It's
a statue of Slayer. That's what it is.
Eagle,
dragon, serpent, and minotaur. Or minotaur, whichever you prefer to call it.
I'm gonna hobble up to the one at the end. What's this pedestal at the end?
This is of a large knight statue, and you know how the statues have it where the sword is in front of them and they're holding it like pointing downwards, as if it's like trying to get this description right here. Yeah, you get what I mean. Good. It's like that, and it's got you can visually see all the armor and things, and then it has 2 rubies in place of its eyes.
Is there anything around the doors?
Nothing unusual.
No, any writing?
No.
Copet.
Yes.
Are the doors trapped?
I will check. Stand back.
Okay. I'm just wondering if this room is just a red herring.
I'll try the bottom one first then, just... I don't know how to look over traps on a door. I'm sure Covert knows better than I do. I guess just kind of look under the door, that kind of thing, check that handle, that sort, and then open it if I don't think there's anything.
Sure, make me an investigation.
Like,
Door seems fine to you. In fact, as you push against the door, it swings open.
alright. And I'll do the same to the one on top. That's a 10.
This one might be trapped. As you put something under the door, it hits something. It might be trapped. You're not 100% sure.
This one might have something behind it. Perhaps we should go through the other one.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Alright.
We can always come back to this one if the other one leads to a dead end.
That's why it is.
Alright. Let me pull up my bobs of things.
Oh, yay.
All the thingamabob is my favorite. So, left or right?
You want me to check the doors again?
Are you gonna crawl under our legs to do it? It's a pretty narrow hallway.
Covert will be able to pass through, but not remain in the same space as somebody else.
Yeah, I can kind of shimmy.
Shove your way through, yeah.
Might get a few scratches, but I'll keep shimmying through.
While they're doing that, can I just ritually cast detect magic?
Yeah. It takes 10 minutes to do that, right?
Yep.
Alright.
And I imagine Nico has taken a couple of minutes on the doors, so...
Again, on is trying to take as little space as we can, but the amount of space available here does not help them with
Elephant in
that.
the room.
Literal elephant in the room.
Wait. Damn it, you're a bard, not a cleric. Never mind.
Right.
No, I was like, can you prepare your spells? No. Cause that's... Wait, no.
You didn't think you were barbarian.
Do bards prepare their spells? I forget.
No.
No.
I mean, they do prepare spells, but they can't re-prepare. They can change one per morning. They can't do what clerics do.
Clerics and druids, right? I was gonna say, enlarge, reduce the elephant.
I can't do that. Sorry.
Next time we're in a town, we need to get me a scroll of enlarge, reduce. We need to make a me-sized Ganadon.
Why? So I can
I'd
carry him
rather
around
not.
too?
No, because
I'd
I want to have someone my size for a change.
I like the idea of getting bigger, but I don't know about this getting shorter.
Or how about a Ganadon-sized Tasselhoff?
Oh no.
No.
You're walking by yourself from then on, buddy.
For an hour.
I think the group has reached a unanimous agreement about no, right?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Too dangerous. At least that's what I would think.
We are messing with powers we do not understand.
We will unleash the true power of the Tasselhoff. Oh god. The full power and wrath of Tasselhoff. Oh, there's a picture.
I'll make the investigation check.
I would not enjoy that.
Whenever it comes up.
Alright.
The advantage is just to roll 2 of them at once, because I'm lazy.
Okay. So we're saying, should we stick with what the advantage got? Left being the 19 and right being the 16?
Yep.
Alright. The left door, again, for some strange reason, just swings open. The right one is a little more stubborn, but with a bit of a push, it opens.
They both seem to be fine.
Well, the question remains, left or right?
Does anyone have a choice of a coin?
Huh?
Flip a torch.
Go with a coin.
Um,
That sounds dangerous.
Not
a
lit.
little bit.
Flip an unlit torch.
Oh yeah, I did talk in here, I just realised.
It is lit by torches. If you see the little green blobs in front of you, I'm classing those as torches. Because they're quite nicely positioned along the wall, so I'm going to say I don't believe they are actual torches, but Yeah. I'm gonna say they are.
They're not in the halls, I'm just saying. No light in the hall.
Which room does everyone else want to go in first?
I'd vote the right.
Right, hold on. Okay, so 11. Alright. I just want to go with what everyone else wants to go with, to be honest.
I can't even see these doors.
Yeah,
I mean,
one to this right, one to this left.
Okay.
Covert, you will notice the one on the left is a kind of small room with two very bright torches at the end there against the wall. The right room, just so that you can give others a description better, might help them decide, is a big room with a small step down into a circle in the middle. Small enough that it's not really a step, it's just more of a lip, and it's very much slightly lower, but you could still walk without... If you had your eyes closed, you wouldn't know you've stepped down something.
Yeah. So, the big room or the small room, which do we want to go into?
again, I vote the right.
I'll go with Ganodon.
I think the vote is right then.
Alright.
Yes.
That's while I'm still working on a spell.
Has it been 10 minutes?
We checking the doors and that conversation.
Checking the doors, conversation 5, and you probably started yeah, I can say, yeah, 10 minutes has gone by, yeah.
Okay, the first thing I wanted to look at is the statue in front of me have any magic in or around it?
Yes.
What kind of magic?
I will have to consult the chart in Discord, which is a fantastic thing. But
Consult the chart. It's like the magic conch from SpongeBob, except it's the.
no,
You must consult the scroll.
I pinned it. Right? Yeah, I did pin it. Thank fuck. I thought I was gonna have to scroll all the way through. Like the. Oh, interesting. This could be a.
I don't like the way he said that.
Let me consult my other thing. Hang on a minute. I want to get it exact so you get the right information. So it causes that causes mumble.
We just need to get like that.
Oh,
YouTube,
hang on.
like the Crap Guide to D&D's song about the different things and just play it.
Actually, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Nah,
So it
who's
makes
good
things
at
happen.
writing
Okay,
songs?
right.
I've already written the Crap Guide to D&D wrote one.
Yeah.
It's
One for it's good.
strong enchantment, and also evocation as well. But the more prominent thing is enchantment.
Okay, I will cast
No.
Identify in statue.
You cast what? Sorry.
I'm casting Identify using an actual slot, so it's an instant.
All right.
virtually doing
Okay. Remind me what exactly Identify tells you. There we go. Is that what I'm looking at? There we go. Right. Let's see. You can go over every turn. If it is a magic item or other magic object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Okay. item was created with a spell, which
So
it wasn't.
Kothar and Siggy just turns around and sees me glowing at a statue.
Huh, interesting. Let's move on. Just a regular day with Hasselhoff.
I heard that!
Get ready, he's doing his thing. Now, as you are going the right
Am I
room?
wrong?
No, no, you're not.
As you cast Identify Tasselhoff, make me a wisdom save, please.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is this magical?
Yes, it is.
Get enough love of exhaustion.
God, please no.
Suddenly you feel you start to get the information of this is, and then it just suddenly cuts off, and now all you want to do is remove those rubies. You want to sell them, you want them, they're yours.
I will start trying to climb the statue.
Oh shit.
I am going to give everybody else a moment because of that event happening. What is everybody else doing as Tasselhoff is now climbing the statue? You can see he's trying to do something.
Since we've made since we.
You cut out at the end there, Siggy, sorry.
Hasselhoff where they're going. Fuck. Since we've already made the decision which door we're going through, Siggy is going to go back and get Tasselhoff to tell them where they're going.
Okay.
So like he can catch up kind of thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense, yep, alright. Yeah. Tasselhoff, you now know that they're heading...
Athletics check?
Yes. Ooh.
5.
Ooh.
He falls off the statue.
Chinese!
Shiny click clack!
You see that Tasselhoff is
What are you
having
doing?
some struggle.
Get shiny click clacks!
He keeps trying to get up, and
May I ask, do you have time to explain to me why you need the shiny click-clacks?
I don't know, I just do.
So, you know, you're a really powerful wizard, right? And you're just gonna grab these rubies, just you don't even know why?
I need the shiny click clacks.
Why do you need the shiny click-clacks, Tasselhoff?
I don't know.
So you
I
don't
need
know
to
why
sell
you
them.
need them? Why?
Because money is important.
Okay, but what made you think that you needed to sell these rubies, buddy?
Do I have my mind about me?
say that again, sorry.
Do I have my mind about me to answer?
You have it enough that you'd be able to respond with, these are good for selling, or I could place them in a necklace and maybe infuse them. But your mindset is to definitely remove them, and there is definitely nothing wrong with removing them.
Something tells me they're good for magic.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell for very big price. And I need the money, and we can please, I just want to sell them.
Okay, but before you start climbing that thing like a tree, I'm gonna walk into that hallway. Alright? And I'm gonna stay. No.
Oh. But
I'm not-
to the click play, it's easier that way.
I am not giving you a leg up to grab some,
Aww.
I'm assuming, magical rubies that might kill us all. That is why I'm walking into the other room.
Oh, wait, I just thought about it. I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna reach into my bag of rocks, and I'm going to cast magic stones,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try to knock them out. Oh, wait, no, instead of doing that, because I desperately need it, I'm going to target the ruby with catapult.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to wrench it free.
Alright.
Is this Tasselhoff being Tasselhoff, or is this
Just I
different?
like walk into the room.
No, he's being magically controlled by the rubies.
You don't know that, Ziggy.
So, covert. I guess it's covert.
You know, I'm assuming he wouldn't just randomly grab me.
Well, what you would assume from that, Ziggy, actually, make me an intelligence check, Ziggy, and we shall give you what you know.
Open the friggin' sheet, please.
But yeah, I will
Intelligence.
launch one of the rubies into the door across the room.
Okay.
Where's intelligence, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That is one. More skull slot.
As you think about it, you saw Tasselhoff do something, which you can safely assume then he's now wants the rubies, so he's checked them for magic, and now he's just being a greedy gnome.
I do want to point out, Identify does have a distinct visual effect.
Right. Which you...
And they have seen me just
Right.
go through hours of Identify.
Exactly, yeah. So you did see him cast what he normally casts to check whether things, or what things are with magical stuff, and now he suddenly wants to grab them. So from that, I would say you would assume that they are fine.
What?
Are you saying what to
You
me?
cut out
Oh,
after
sorry.
you-
You will assume that
Yeah.
Tasselhoff has checked them and that they are fine. You would not be able to assume that he is being magically controlled.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, just so I know, at what point did I get into the room?
What point do you want to get into the room?
I technically got into the room just as he came up with the idea to do catapult, so
Okay.
the room I guess.
This also when as Siggy was leaving.
Alright. So you pass each other?
So, I'd like to say the issue with this is none of us can tell if this is normal Tasselhoff or Tasselhoff being controlled because they are very similar, you know?
Like I said, from where you were at the time of Tasselhoff casting, he has cast something to check whether these are magical, and now suddenly he's grabbing them. So you can assume from you should take the assumption of what you want to take, but that's Tasselhoff has never been irrational to just grab magical things in the past. So the fact that he checked them might indicate that he's potentially seen these as not magical, and now he just wants them because he's being greedy.
Either way, I didn't see that, so that
You
might
did not.
be-
No, you did not. No, and I don't believe Kothar was in the visual range either. Oh, no, yes he was. Yeah, he was back here.
Yeah, it was going
Kothar was, but Kothar was actually looking ahead.
True.
And reach the doorway.
True.
And Kothar right now is just like looking at his imaginary watch, just going, doing this? What's going on? Should I just do this myself?
So technically
Not
Siggy was
easier.
the only person who saw it.
is going on between you two.
Magic.
And then I just see a ruby fly across the room.
As I yell magic, as I yell, shiny crimson click clacks. I click clacks across the ground.
Alright, as you throw them across the room, roll me your catapult damage, because I believe they would take damage from that.
Oh god.
Alright, I had a damage figure in mind. They have not broken. Yeah, they slam against the door over here, and immediately the door behind you, Covert, slams shut. All three doors in this room slam shut.
Oh, that was one ruby.
Yes. Did I say both? Sorry.
Yeah.
I misspoke. Just the one.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god.
Maybe we should put that back.
I need to sell it.
I'm sure we'll find others just
No,
at
no,
point.
you don't get it. I need to sell it over.
Okay, what is going on? At this point, Ganon would come because this should not take this long.
The door.
Tasselhoff was trying to get the rubies out of the big statue boy, in that room, and then I left because I didn't want to, get hit with a ruby because he was using a spell to do it. And then after one of the rubies flew out, this door slammed in my face.
Wait, is it not opening?
Does she take broken nose damage?
I have my back to the door, so probably not.
Oh.
That would be very impressive if she did.
Please don't give me broken nose damage.
Broken ass damage?
It's a pretty strong ass. I don't know if it'd break.
Yeah, you're right.
Is the door not opening?
I have not tried. Can I try to open the door?
Yes, and everybody can have, so Tassel did the catapult, Covert had a conversation, Siggy's trying the door, everybody can have one thing before initiative starts.
I will wait for Siggy's action to end before I take mine because I need to know if the door opens or not.
Okay.
Mhm.
To take mine.
Did the door open?
It did not.
Well.
Alright. Siggy, stand aside. I arm myself with a shield and charge at the door.
I'm standing aside. I have to get face through the wall to get away from that.
Make me a strength check. Let me check on my things.
Straight up strength.
I'm going to check. Hang on. Athletics. It can be athletics.
Yes.
Ouch. Oh.
Ganodon, as you slam into this door, for some reason it feels a lot more sturdier than just the wooden door it was before, and you are knocked prone.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
It's magic or something.
Well, that's a problem. Kothar!
Go talk, you have a problem.
Big issues. Big issues.
I guess first and foremost, is this door here closed, or am I safe to look in there?
This door is not closed, and it is open, and you can hear a lot of commotion at the bottom of the corridor.
Along with us screaming for Kothar.
Kothar says in, what is the first language learned? Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns into, I guess, seeing that and these guys can't do it. I'm guessing this thing's large. Yep. It doesn't turn into anything yet, since it's all blackberry. Also, no, blackberry's a medium. +2, don't have that. Okay, never mind. Does not turn into anything. Just goes up to the door with. Wait, so this door is wood, Slayer?
Yes.
I guess bonfire on the door.
The only good fire.
I can't. If I put on there, it will do the spell damage. So I'm pretty sure it says. Oh no. Huh. Oh. I tried. Secret Flame might do it. Nope.
Sacred Flame isn't actually fire.
I know.
It's one of those weird they've done.
Which is why I can call Bubble Blast without any weird things. I was hoping to burn the door down, but probably not going to work.
Are you still casting bonfire?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just for fun.
Before we do the initiative, do you mind if we take a quick break? Just
Yeah.
allow me to go get a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink as well.
Alright.
Yeah, me too.
I will explain what Kothar's bonfire does when we get back then.
Alright, bye-bye. I'll be right back.
I can't get anything, so I'm gonna just stay here. by the way, Claire, question.
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to like post some music video or something, should we post it on YouTube or somewhere else?
If it's for the D&D and in the moment, then go ahead and put it in the Sunday only, so that we all see it in that moment. But if it's just a general thing, just go and stick it in YouTube.
Yep. Okay, that's where I put it. Pretty good fun. Hey, I love stipendium music.
I'll have to give it a listen after this. I always check on there because there's been a couple of times people have put music in there, and I'm like, oh, I haven't heard something like this before.
The reason I love stipendium's work in particular is that you can tell that he puts in the work. Like you can tell he does the hard work for it. And it's impressive because not only does he do the artwork for all of his songs, he also does the background effects, the acting, and the song itself.
Wow. Let me put my bike screen up so that people don't think I'm expecting us to continue.
Honestly, I'd say that he's basically a one-man theater.
Mm-hmm. up front is because I found Siggy using a lot of out of character stuff recently and basing her decisions on knowing something when just because she doesn't want something bad to happen. So that was the justification behind my ruling there.
Okay.
Just that I know you're still learning, Siggy, so please don't take that as a personal attack on you. It's just that some of the times you've been like, no, I'm not drinking that. I'm like, but there's no reason that you wouldn't. The only reason you wouldn't is because you know the stuff in it, but Siggy doesn't know the stuff in it. So there's been a couple of instances of that. So for this instance, I did say that I would like that just because it looked like that to you.
Now I do have a question
Mm-hmm.
because this will be my next question for the combat.
Okay.
Something is about to start attacking me. Am I in the right mind to defend myself, or am I still after these moves?
I am about to get to that. I'm just going to get through Kothar and the bonfire, and then we will move into that.
Okay.
Move there to activate bonfire properly.
Mm-hmm. And also, I'll be giving Cobra an option to do something as well in regards to your state of mind. Yeah, so, Kothar, as you cast bonfire on this door, the door seems to glow blue and then just absorb the spell.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
Alright.
Did Cobra see the door glow blue? It's on the other side.
No.
Alright.
We need to do something about this. Get up. Well, right now, wait, it's turn on.
It is now turn order, yes, because everyone has done one thing.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't usually do turn order traps, so it's a little different for everyone, so it's fine. I've forgotten names. Tasloff, as you shoot the ruby across the room, you notice a pipe in the eye where the ruby was. And let me read my descriptions. You start to hear a hissing sound. And everybody that's in the room, which I think is only Covert and Tasselhoff, make me a constitution save, please.
Does this have to do with breathing something in?
Yes.
Well then.
Wait, wouldn't COVID be immune to that because Warforged?
Is this gas magical?
No.
It doesn't matter because it's.
Well, I guess it's up to you. Would it just interacting with Covert, just touching him, do something, or would he actually have to breathe in for it to take effect?
This particular thing, I think, is like if it was a moisture in the air or something like that, but this is a actual gas. So as far as I know, gases need to be inhaled to have any effect. And since you're not inhaling, and you can also go underwater right without breathing, so you don't need to inhale.
Yeah.
Right. Alright. Ouch.
We all really bad initiative, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Except the proper noun trap.
Tasselhoff, as you continue to breathe normally, you suddenly kind of taste this funny chemical in the air, and you take 14 poison damage. And what does it do on 11? I've forgotten. Oh, no. Sorry, it's not 11, it's 10. It still goes first, but it is 10. So let me just change
Do I
that.
take 14 points? What?
Of poison damage, yeah.
Okay, let me just double check this spell real quick. I don't have that spell. This character. Never mind. Ow.
Right. And then the trap triggers on 10. Alright. Taslov, again you hear a second hissing, this time coming from this statue. Your head is now very cloudy, as if you've taken something that's making you feel a little woozy. Very similar to drinking too much.
I'm high as shit. Right
Mm-hmm. But your urge, the urge for the rubies has gone.
Okay.
Covert, you can make a free insight on Taslov if you want to determine what the hell's going on with him.
Just figure out what the hell's going on with Castle.
I think at this point I'm just like starting to sway back and forth.
16.
Something has caused him to act like this. This trap has done something. You don't know what, but yeah.
So when combat rolls now, right?
Throw out there what you want to do, because it's kind of loose combat rules.
Yeah, it would work either way anyway. Just go up to Tasselhoff and I don't have my cloak. I could just take my cloak off and kind of makeshift, like basically just put something over his face so that he's not breathing that in anymore.
Okay.
So it doesn't get any worse or whatever the thing did to it.
Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting way of doing it. I like it.
And do I notice there is gas coming out of those two statues?
You can hear the gas. Yes.
Hear it, like, is it just the pressure, like the amount of pressure it's coming out at?
Yes.
And I saw all the doors closed, right?
Yes.
No, nothing wrong with them. So I still think this is this door. I'm going to try to drag Tasselov with me just so he's a bit further away from the statue. I'm just going to like grab his arm.
Taslov, do you allow yourself to be moved?
I am perfectly too high as a kite to know.
That's fair.
I feel like I am suddenly a lot lighter as I am being lifted into the sky.
I'm flying.
I don't know.
Just one space down.
Alright.
Gotta put down the shrooms, my guy.
Then I will try open the door.
Okay. How are you going about doing that?
Literally just pulling on the door handle.
It is locked.
And there's not an actual lock on it though, is there?
Make me a perception check. It seems to be in the side of the door as opposed to on the front, but there is a mechanical locking mechanism there.
Oh, so one of those things where you might be able to like shove something thin inside to get it to open kind of thing?
Yes, or if you had the right tools.
I know it feeds tools, so. But I don't know if that has... I mean, I presume it has stuff for those types of locks too,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well, actually, I don't have thieves tools. I have my hand. So yeah, tell me when I'm taking too many things to move on to the next person or whatever. I'll try and pick the door.
This will be your last thing for this turn. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make that thieves tools with your dex. I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah, you hear a click as the mechanism clicks open with your thieves tools. with that, we will move around to Ganadon. You're close enough to have heard the click. Kothar, you probably wouldn't have heard the click of the lock.
Okay, but I'm assuming someone's gonna open the door.
I'm
Yes.
hoping so.
I will not act on that yet.
Yes, I will open the door.
Go ahead and make me a strength check, please.
Athletics?
Yes, athletics, yes, sorry. I always call it strength for some reason when it's athletics. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Yes, but you know what? Better than what I had.
You don't know what it is, but this door is not opening.
Okay, so was that my action?
Go ahead and tell me what you want to do next, and I'll judge on that. I know this is a little clunky, but yeah.
The door won't open. My teammates are potentially in danger. I would like to take my battle axe and shove it through the door.
All right. Let me check on that because it's got. Mumble.
Ouch.
Oh, I missed that. Oops. Oh well. Well, I've already called it now, so the lock is already gone.
Could I not have picked the lock?
No.
I mean, nothing has happened from me picking the lock, so technically you can.
Nah, I'm gonna live with my mistake and go with it. Yeah. Okay. Got it. There it is. Yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack with your battle axe.
Okay, crit, you'll hit me.
Door just blows off, knocks Covert and Tasselhoff into the other door sandwich.
No, not again.
Please don't.
So I'm up here.
Oh, am I still on the break screen? I think I am. Yeah, I am. God damn it. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Roll for damage. Ganadon, sorry. No, you are both still down here currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
No, I think Tasselhoff was asking if he was actually up there.
I would check.
Okay. Is that 7 or 10, Ganadon?
7.
7.
10 is for the double-handed, but this is a single-handed attack.
Alright, I need to make a note of that damage. Yeah, your battle axe seems to make a small, thin crack.
Okay, so if there is a crack, I'm going to try to capitalize on that and use my second attack, like extra attack,
Uh-huh.
to puncture that further so that I can eventually make it big enough for, well, perhaps at least crack the door enough that we can maybe shove it through and get through.
Alright. Go ahead and roll another attack. That'll hit as well.
I swear I better not miss this door, because that would be...
For 11.
It's not about missing the door, it's about making sure you have enough strength behind it to actually break through. That's what the attack roll is.
Right. It's whether you've got that force to actually land it and sink it into the door, or whether you just don't have enough force behind your swing and it just bounces off.
Makes sense.
So
I would,
that's
if I were the
18.
DM, I would just for joke rolling. Or just a joke, I would just say, "Oh, you missed the door." I know it was right in front of you,
I fucking
but you missed it.
Your hand-eye coordination fails you.
This door looks like another good whack, maybe not even as good as the last 2 whacks, is going to cave it in.
Great. Can I do anything else? I don't think so.
No, we will move on to Siggy now.
I have nothing to whack this door with.
Head.
No, thank you.
Punch it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw what hitting it with a shield did to Ganadon. I'd really rather not.
It'd not be prone. I didn't take any damage, but I'm whacking it through the axe, so you just punch it.
I guess I'm gonna punch the door. I'm not
Um,
gonna enjoy it at all, but
Sure. I believe just roll me a d20 plus your strength mod. I believe is an unarmed, right?
Plus my strength, like.
If you roll your strength, it'll be the same thing, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Roll your
Alright. Oh, I didn't do shit.
Sorry there. I think it's proficiency bonus as well, 'cause it's unarmed, but I think we've got like 2 weapons in it or
So that's an 9, 10,
Well,
11.
so
So that's a
yeah,
12. Okay. As you bring your fist towards this door, you see like some strange kind of force field push against you and just make you stumble back a little bit.
Well, the door is an immovable object, and I am not an unstoppable force, so.
All right.
I'm done.
All right.
That's it.
Tasselhoff.
I'm finished.
This ruby has dropped over here. You don't have the desire to collect it anymore, but that doesn't mean you don't want to pick up the ruby you've got free. So that's entirely up to you. But you are no longer compelled to have these rubies at any cost.
Also, you have a rather large cloak kind of awkwardly wrapped around you.
As a kind of a mask.
Yeah, and then I imagine a lot of it is trailing off. So I wouldn't feel I'd suffocate him if I wrapped it entirely around.
So am I clear-headed enough? Sorry, I blinked out. What's going on?
So Covert has given you some form of protection against the gas. Your gem, that ruby, is on the floor at the top. You are no longer compelled by any cost to get them, but you're still welcome to go and pick it up, of course. And yeah, it's on to you.
And is the gas still leaking out?
As far as you can hear, yes.
Oh. You said the ruby's right up here?
Yes, right by the door at the top there.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come back here. Going to cast Mage Hand and stick the ruby back in the little eye hole.
Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Make me a. Would it be that?
I think with Mage Hand it's like it's like... Yeah, that's it.
Arcana for fine spell control, be my assumption.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, let's see if you can get it to,
14.
as you, start to push it back in, you kind of lose control of the hand and it slips back out again.
With the rest of my turn, I'm gonna look through my bag of rocks and see if there's one about the same size and shape as the ruby.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine there would be one that's, roughly the same size.
Okay. And I'm just gonna look at Covert.
Oh,
And-
Covert?
Covert.
Oh god,
Covert and like a upward tossing motion.
It's their fusion form.
be my turn.
Alright, Kothar.
Okay. I'm going to justify Kothar's actions to you. So, he sees that Gandalf's breaking down the door. He can see, I assume he can see gas pouring out somewhere. So Kothar's...
Is gas visible?
Some gas.
Depends on which gas.
Let me have a look. I guess poison gas would be visible, wouldn't it?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
No. Not often. Not always.
It's a no, a yes, and a maybe.
Do you know what?
We don't know poison, man. Why are you asking us?
We're gonna settle this with a perception check. Kothar, make me a perception
Okay.
check.
The poison.
Half-Life kind of bolted himself out of the dungeon.
What?
They moved him on the side.
Wait, what?
Your token.
You're not there.
Your token flew up to the top.
That happened to my token as well. It just catapulted up. Well, mine did. We didn't even know where it went.
Kothar, yes, you do hear and or see gases, whichever you would like to say it is.
Okay, so what Kothar's going to do is sees that one, if they break down this door here, there's no way they have enough room in these 3 squares for 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And we already agreed to go to the right room, which I assume is map right,
Right,
even
yep.
though it was map left from characters. Kothar's going to go over here and open up this door and see what's in it, and hope that it's nothing dangerous. That way we can all hide in here until the gas dissipates.
Oh, God. When I had this dungeon planned, I did not plan for you to take it like this, okay? Did you cross...
You're welcome.
Did you cross the threshold into the room?
Oh no.
Another
Come
check
on!
happen?
Come on!
Did you step over, like, the doorway into the room?
Hello?
Yep. Hey, Bouncy. You're quiet now.
Alright.
Wait, what happened?
I'm sorry.
I couldn't hear anything. What?
Kothar
I
tried to
do?
get you guys a better room to go into and might be in his trap of his own now. Or their own.
Oh!
Why?
Do you have anything metal on you?
Yeah.
Alright. Make me a athletics check, please.
Okay. Only thing, I guess I have swords. Just so you know, I have swords and the armor.
Is your armor metal?
Oh yeah, you're still carrying around the plate mail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had that. Yes. Oh, damn. Well, that's a definite yes then. Yeah. And athletics check then, please.
Oh, I forgot about that.
13. Average.
Alright.
I didn't even know it existed.
As you step there, you see very briefly for a split second a sword in the middle that is resting on top of a stone pedestal, and it is covered in blood. And just as you finish noticing that, you get slammed into this wall.
Okay.
And you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
So you guys.
Can't we just deal with one problem at a time before people go getting slammed into walls?
No.
I was getting you guys a way to actually fit in a space that'd be gas tight.
Yes, and I appreciate it, but damn.
I am magnetized to a wall. I am my turn.
Alright. What does this do on turn 20 after the second time? Oh, it gets more intense. However, it won't get more intense because of the cloth over your face. So it will just be the same as last time. Tasselhoff, you take 8 poison damage.
Oh.
You also suddenly, I better roll first in case I roll the same one. Yeah, you suddenly feel less queasy, and your head seems to clear up. Covert and Hasselhoff, make me strength saves, please. And this is straight up strength.
I'm good at those. 95.
1.
Alright,
You're both so good at those.
as this statue opens up and you feel a gale force wind pushing you, and you are both knocked prone. Covert.
I would like to get up if I can. Is the wind still blowing, or was it just
Yes,
a
it is still continuing to blow, so if you stand up you will need to make a strength save to do anything else or go back prone.
Let me see something real quick.
Just so that you have a heads up now, Kothar, your trap is a timed trap, so you will have a few seconds before it re-triggers itself again, even though it is on... Oh, it's on the wrong initiative anyway, it should be below you. But you have X amount of time on your turn, a few seconds, before it triggers and pulls you to another wall.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Is the gas getting blown away now? Like at least blown to one corner of the room.
That is a valid question that I need to check on. Give me a moment. It's blowing that way because it's knocked you down. It's still there, but it's been blown around the room, so there might be patches where it would be
So it's
safer for you. Yeah.
Well, either way, getting the door open is kind of priority, so I would like to try to stand up.
Okay.
Is that strength or athletics?
That would be strength.
Is strength save or strength check?
Just straight up
Like a
strength check. Yeah.
No.
As you just start to get back to your feet again, it just knocks you straight back down again.
I did do better. I did. Not good enough.
You did one better. I'm proud of you.
Just because this is how strong it is, I'd like to try and throw. I'm on the ground, so it'll be a bit awkward. Throw a rope to Tasselhoff, because I'm worried it's gonna actually like blow him like into a wall or something. Because of how small he is.
Sure.
I'd like to try for a bit. On the floor.
Right.
I guess it would be strength again because I'm trying to do it more against the
Throw
wind
it.
and being accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You could technically go acrobatics if you wanted to, as in you.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, or sleight of hand. Could you throw it in a certain way as opposed to strength, rather than because I don't see that Covert would try and just brute forcibly throw it at him. You might like try and like
It's
flick
like-
it along the floor or
Yeah,
something.
try and, like, throw it. Actually, let me. What else do I have? 1 second. Keep checking my fucking inventory. I'm am going to. Oh god, I hope this. Attach a hammer to.
Oh
the
god.
that
Jesus.
But I'm specifically aiming not at Tasselhoff, but next to him.
Make me a that's a strength with disadvantage.
No, that's not what I wanted.
And right, which square were you
Wait,
aiming
hang
for?
on. Siggy.
What?
Or not Siggy. Covert, you can cast the levitate, correct?
No.
No, I can. Sorry.
Wait, what can COVID do? Alright, Sky.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And you have magic, baby.
Covert, roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a D8, please. Yeah. So let me So you threw it to that square, and as it got in line with Tasselhoff, the wind took it and blew it up to that square above Tasselhoff. So where that grey thing is now is exactly where Rope is lying on the ground.
Right, we have something to grab onto, so there we go.
Alright. Round to Ganadon.
Alright, Ganadon is going to look the other way just to make sure and use his trunk to his best to inhale as much air as he possibly can before he breaks this door and goes in.
Alright.
So I'm gonna inhale as much air as I can with my trunk and make sure that I'm able to just be there for a few seconds before I need to breathe
Right.
because poison gas. So now I'm gonna break the door. Are you?
You're very much
Bro.
you can't put as much force into it because you're holding your breath, and as you bring the axe down, you once again fall prone. And roll me a D3, please.
D4 not doing it.
I guess we can just ignore the 4.
What? You roll a
First
4?
laugh.
You can just make a number up. You don't
That
do a
works.
number,
As you bring it down, then it bounces off the force field on the door. Your axe flies out of your hand as you fall prone, and it is now behind you.
Oh, for fuck! He wants to say that, but he's still trying. But you know what? There's no point in holding his breath anymore because he literally needs to get up. So I guess he's gonna use the remainder of his turn to get up. Alright, no, that's half of if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Half movement, so gets up. This might actually be just enough. Gets up, goes here 5 feet, so I've used 5 feet, I need an I have 10. Can I use a bonus action to pick up the axe?
You can use your item interaction to pick it up. Yes.
Okay, yes, alright. And I made an attack. That means I made an attack action. I have an extra attack left.
Do you have an extra 10 feet of movement after you've moved there?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Exactly 10 feet.
Yeah.
Just as planned. To go there. Just
Get off of me!
not on top of me.
Can you?
I have been making the attack from here the entire time, so I'm gonna assume that I have been here.
Yes, you have been. Yeah. You've been on top, but we just didn't put the tokens on top just so that everyone could see where they were. But you have been in the space where the door would be. Yes. Go ahead and make your next attack then. Again, as you bring the axe down, you seem to be more focused on holding your breath. and again, it rebounds off the force field, and you are once again knocked prone.
Does my axe fly out of my hand again?
No.
That was only because of the math one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, that's good enough, I guess. Next round. Hold on, guys.
I'm so excited. Okay.
If I could take a turn to do anything, I'd actually, you know what? Nah, never mind.
I'm gonna wrap my cloak around my face.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Like a mask. But then I'm gonna try to kick the door open.
Okay.
Because it's the only thing I know how to do.
Alright, same as last time, roll that strength and we'll add your proficiency afterwards. And it was 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12. No, again, as you try and kick it this time instead, your foot hits the force field and you get knocked back and you're prone.
Well, I guess I'm gonna touch your face. I can't get this door open. Well, with the remainder of me, I'm gonna stand up and then end my turn because I have nothing.
Alright.
I have no spells that can open this stupid door. I could try to bitch his mockery. Tell the door it's a piece of shit.
You're like Thunderwave or whatever it's called?
I have Thunderclap that does. It's not the same.
Does deal damage though, right?
Only if the person I'm doing it at fails a Constitution saving throw.
So that means it would automatically work because, you know, it's a door.
But I don't know if maybe.
Question. This is also because I use magic, and I know. Sorry, talking in between turn, but just to confirm this, if something cannot make a Constitution save, I know this is case by case, but say if I use a spell that does damage on a rock, obviously it cannot make the Constitution save, but it would still work, right?
It depends what it is. Thunderclap is a sound-based spell, so the door cannot hear it, so no.
It wouldn't work, so no.
But
I can't.
it would depend on the spell. So if it was a con save for, you know,
Fire attack.
I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, I don't think there is a fire one with it, but Shatter would work, and I think it specifically says it works better on construction, things like that.
Really?
Yeah,
It would
can
work?
fire.
Alright. I'm gonna use one of my spells. One of my spell slots to open the door.
Get the AoE bucket because you're hitting a lot of people.
Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, it's a big area.
That would kill Tasselhoff. Never mind.
Kill
Oh.
me.
Alright, Tasselhoff.
It would probably kill you.
It would knock me out. I'm gonna Misty Step and shove the rock into the aisle.
Okay. Okay. Make me an acrobatics and a sleight of hand, please.
Okay, 9 and 13. Because I still have a level of exhaustion.
Alright, so yeah, you kind of half balance on the shoulder of this knight, and as you try and put it in, you can see that the rock should fit, but the fact that you're about to lose your balance and fall back down is stopping you actually putting it in place. And I guess, I suppose at that point, since you landed so awkwardly, make me a dexterity save to see if you gain your balance.
No. I'm gonna fall. I'm going to purposely fall down now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to go and pick up the hammer.
Alright. Oh boy.
And I'm just gonna. I can't cast another leveled spell is the issue.
Tell me what it is and what you want to do with it, because, like I say, it's a very loose turn order. It's turn order to keep people to a time limit, but it's not technically, it's not necessarily restricted.
So what should they levitate on the hammer? So it would be something I could throw without using catapult.
Yep, I'd allow that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So that I could essentially attempt to throw it at the stone to force it the rest of the way in.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I love the things that you're coming up with, all of you are coming up with to get this dealt with.
I can't do anything except try to punch the door.
Alright, so you've cast Levitate. I'll let you actually knock it in place on your next round.
Okay.
Kothar, you suddenly... Go on.
But oh no, it's just
Oh, I heard you say something, sorry.
yeah, it was just joke.
Oh, sorry. I was talking, so I didn't actually hear what it was. That's why I was checking, in case it was something that you important that you wanted to say before I carried on.
I'm you hope something along those lines.
Yeah, that's on those lines. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't need me to throw the rope to him, so. Yeah.
Well then. Kothar, you suddenly feel the magnetic field that was pulling you, or whatever was pulling you towards the wall, drop, and the sword also drops by the side of you here. And you have about 5 seconds to do something.
Oh, so the sword came flying with me?
Yes. And was stuck to the wall the whole time you were.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this because I think it's the same thing I pulled on you, Slayer. I'm just gonna roll intelligence to see if I find it the first time I've taken 2 times.
Okay, what are you looking for?
If I just put the sword back in the slot in the middle, because I'm pretty sure I used a trap on you.
I don't remember you using on me, but okay.
No.
Alright.
So Kothar is going to go, okay, and then just stand against this wall. Because it has to be this wall, it's the only one that's magnetized.
Okay.
So that's what logic says right now.
Alright.
And if I'm against this wall, I cannot be thrown, it cannot be hurt.
I like that thinking, yeah.
Like that thing, so I'm gonna throw you against the wall.
This time, as you start to feel a pull towards the right hand side of the room, or in Kothar's case, it would be the left hand side. The sword also comes flying with you, but as it gets to the middle of the room, it splits, and it is now 3 swords. One of them bloody, and the other 2 are not.
Okay. This is
These
definitely
traps just
you
keep
guys.
getting worse and worse.
No,
I
no,
see, I picked
about
up.
it either.
This is definitely a pull with you, but okay, I know what's going on. Ooh, 6. Perfect. Take that. I can hear that easy.
Well, you can tell that your trap made a lasting impression, because I didn't remember it was from you, but I just remembered this trap, and I was like, that was really cool, I liked that one, so I'm going to use that.
You are. Okay. I'm on a wall, magnetized. I am cursing, or not cursing. I am generally going through my thoughts in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, okay, 1 sword, now 3 swords. Sword came from the middle. Sword came from the middle.
Mm-hmm. The bloodied sword was the one that came from the middle, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I should clarify that.
Mhm.
Sword from the middle. The other is not bloody yet. Hopefully never.
Alright. Let's roll this. It has been reduced because of the wind, so it will be that instead. Also, no, I'm not going to say that yet. I'll tell you after, because it might change your thought process. That is 8 poison damage to Tasselhoff.
Ow.
And then the wind again. I suppose I better roll first before I say the wind has stopped, because it might land on the same one. Oh boy. Alright, the wind stops, and this statue opens up, and you start to hear a hissing again from this one. Nothing evidently happens just yet.
From which one?
This one. So this one opened first. That was the hallucinating one. This one was the wind. Now this one has opened up and hasn't had a visible effect that you can tell yet.
Okay.
I love non-visible effects.
Also, sorry, I should clarify. Wind has now stopped.
Fine. I would like to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to. I take it at this point I can see someone's trying to get through the door by breaking it down. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's nearly shattered to pieces. Yeah.
Just one more snack. Just one more snack.
I'm gonna use the crowbar to like put it in the crack and try and get more of the. Actually, no. I don't know it's. Fuck. God damn it, Cobra. No, I'm gonna try to open the door because I don't actually. I'm probably wondering why they're trying to do that because I have not the door.
Right. Right. Yeah. Go ahead and make a. Can it be athletics? I think it can. Can't it? Or is it just strength? Athletics. It could be athletics if you want. I don't think that helps you much, but.
It does help quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Do
pull
I
it.
just open the door?
Yeah, you do. You just pull it open.
Why are you trying to destroy the door?
It was locked from the outside.
Drugs. I looked up and all I saw was drugs.
Yeah, that's the best way I could describe that in a very short, like, little word.
And then I'd like to go and grab Tasselhoff again and try and get him through the door as far as I can.
Does Tasselhoff go willingly?
No,
Okay.
because we also have to leave through this.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to.
Do you say
I'm-
that like when you try to grab?
Yeah.
I'll do it. You need to go.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Hand her the. I'll hand him the. I'll hand him the hammer. That
Okay.
is floaty.
Right. Thor's hammer. That's all I can think of with this hammer at this point.
I mean, it's literally just a normal hammer.
I know, but it's
I mean, if you put it.
it's now technically weightless because it's floating. So technically, it has the same similar properties as Thor's hammer. Look, don't ruin this for me, okay? I'll kill you all.
If you put it in Kothar's trap, it would fly, so.
So
You're not wrong.
I take it. I get moved over here.
Yes. And you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait to drop the concentration on the levitate for when Covert throws it,
Right. Okay.
so that he can throw it full force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get it.
And then you drop it just as it's about to hit, so that the weight of it comes crashing down. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Is that what you are doing, Covert?
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Are you throwing the hammer?
Oh, can I?
Yes, you can.
Alright, yes I will.
Because I gave permission for Tasselhoff to do it, and now that he's handed it off to you, I'll still allow it to happen. Alright, so he's going up there. I'm going to say athletics again for that, because it's like a forcible throw that you're trying to... Not so much force because it's a light hammer, but, you know. Alright.
18.
Yes. Roll me, Taslov. Can you roll damage for that? Do you have hammer as a weapon on your sheet?
Nope.
Ah, damn it.
It was
It's not a weapon, so I think it's improvised.
It will be, yes. So that would be D20 in strength again, right? That's what improvised is, I think, right?
yeah, just
Yeah.
without your proficiency.
Right. Yeah, if you can roll me just a straight up strength then, please.
Okay.
Right. And what is improvised damage?
Whatever the damage it's mimicking plus your strength, or plus.
Bludgeoning probably this time.
Oh, it's whatever weapon it's mimicking plus the appropriate skill.
Right, so it'll be...
A light hammer's a D4, so.
Okay. Right, so that's a D4 plus your strength, which is a 0.
0.
Alright, so it's just a D4 then.
3.
Alright, let me mark that down. For these initial... That cracks it. Yeah, it seems to have stopped hissing, and you have made a very small crack across the top of the eye.
Is the rest of the room coming to a halt?
No. There is still a noise coming from this statue here.
Okay, well, we stopped the poisonous gas. I think we can go now.
Ganadon.
Awesome.
Go on, sorry.
Ganadon.
Ganadon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ganadon will go to Taslov and heal him. How much HP do you have missing, Hasselhoff?
30.
30 is not an amount I can heal. However, take 20.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a repeatable thing.
I swear it happened every session. Alright. Because I'm assuming COVID is gonna come out like from this place and come into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a confirmation, but alright. That was 10 feet of movement, so
Well,
I
you wouldn't
have...
have that back on it.
Okay. 20 feet. Well, considering what Tasselov said, Canada will assume that COVID will actually come out of there. I just need to check my movement for this. Okay, I took 10 feet here. Here. If this is 10 feet, then I need to go here. Yeah, can I make that actually, because it seems like I'd end up on this track. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Now, I don't know if, the major question is, would I have seen Kothar go this way?
I think you were busy hammering at the door when I left. Be my assumption.
You would know that you had all decided to go that way, though. But you don't know that Kothar has gone.
Has anyone seen Kothar?
No.
No.
I've been focusing on trying to help everyone else right now.
Ganon doesn't know which way he went, but... I know.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say that he will go to the right.
Map right or player right?
Mm-hmm. That one.
Player
Alright.
right.
Alright.
Map right, okay.
It's also right for me, so yeah.
Wait, if you're looking at a house, pass off, look at it, that's left. That's why. Okay.
Do you cross over through into the room, Ganadon?
I do not have the movement to, however, I will try to open the door.
Okay. I don't think Kothar shut the door.
I didn't have. How does the door open? Open to the map north or map south?
This way.
Map south? Okay, so the door would be open to some degree, because Kothar was flung to map north. So I didn't really think I had time to close the door or anything, so as soon as I stepped over the line, I was
Mm-hmm. In that case, Galadon, you can see,
Kothar.
Oh.
I lost my train of thought there. So yeah, you'll see Kothar, just for some reason standing up against this wall with three swords, on the wall next to him.
Is this another trap?
Because of Ralph, so wait.
Wait, what did you say?
It's spoken in Draconic. Kothar's speaking Draconic right now.
Okay. There might be a situation here, guys. I call out to everyone else. Well, I just stand there because I literally cannot go any further. I don't
Alright.
have to move, but
Round to Siggy.
I'm gonna. Oh, is it okay if I grab Tasselhoff and put him behind me?
Tasselhoff, are you okay with that?
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Okay, get behind me. And then I'm gonna try and at least try and get some of his health back up and throw him a healing word. There, I did my best.
You did the thing. And it was a thing
did
that
the
helped.
thing.
So, all is good.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. And that's all I can do, because I don't know what else to do.
Alright.
And that actually does help a lot.
Right, round to Tasselhoff.
I am 5 hit points down. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna just look past Ganadon. I'm gonna, not realizing anything is actually.
Oh no, not again.
I'm gonna walk in.
Alright. Oh wait, I didn't make you make a second strength check, did I? Kothar?
Nope.
Oops.
Oh well.
My bad.
Because I needed to be right next to sword anyways, so I don't care.
Okay. Make me a strength save, please, Tasselhoff.
I'm not wearing metal.
Are you carrying anything metal?
Besides for a couple daggers and not really.
Anything metal on your person, so...
They're not. Nothing's like the. Kind of just in the sheath. They could just get pulled out.
Yeah, the daggers wouldn't be heavy enough to pull you, I suppose. Yeah.
So far, you have more problems.
Yeah, now you're finding daggers.
Yes.
How dare you?
Yes, you do. As Tasselhoff's daggers slam into the wall where the swords are. I'm going to do this.
Oh, also, hang on. That's not the only thing that flies at him.
Oh god.
I have 4 pingas.
Oh, you have those things?
No.
I'm going to be an arse here and say with those combined, it will pull you. Unless you make the save.
Okay, what is it? A strength save?
Yes please. Because the Kapingas are a little bulkier than daggers.
7!
That's a definite.
You
You
don't have daggers, but you do have
As soon as it starts to pull me,
Mhm.
I'm gonna misty step on just like into hit like the front of his Ganadon's chest. As soon as I start feeling myself being pulled.
You can grab his
Make me a Constitution save.
That I would try to. Oh fuck!
Are you kidding me?
You now have a pulled muscle in your arm, and you take disadvantage on your next attack roll in combat. As
So
you
do I
pull
still
yourself
get out,
again.
though?
Yes, you do. Yes, but
Okay.
you do have pulled muscles in your arm from the force of trying to pull yourself against the thing.
Ow. I'm gonna. Do I? Can I tell that these things are what were pulling me?
You can tell there's some kind of I guess since you
Well, also the daggers flew out.
right. You can tell there's some kind of either magic or magnetic force pulling in that room.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna take them off and put them on the ground.
Okay.
Hey, big guy. You may not want to go in there.
No.
Please don't.
I think if you do, Kothar will, no, I think Kothar will be a pancake. I'm not trying to call you fat, bud, but
You're
don't think-
a big boy.
I don't think anyone can survive an elephant crushing them.
As much as that makes sense for one, it's only being big boned, and for two, I think I can resist that. Now, for some reason, I do not have proficiency in strength saving throw, but okay.
All right. Round 2, Kothar.
Okay, so to clarify, these swords are really close to me, and I can grab 2, maybe 3 of them, and still have time to run to the center, or
Yes. For a split second, the magnetic drops, so all the swords drop to the floor, and you're obviously released from the wall as well.
Okay, I'd like to grab at least the bloody sword and 1 others, and hopefully grab 3 as I'm running to the center. Try to merge them all together, see if that helps, and then stick the at least bloody sword in the stone.
Okay. So you're holding all 3 of them together as you stick them in the stone?
I'm trying to see if I can merge them back to 1 as I'm running. If that doesn't work, then first start with bloody sword.
Okay. Yeah, the merging doesn't work, but just as you start to feel the pull again, you push the bloodied sword into the middle, and you feel the pull instantly stop. And the other kind of other swords that seem to be more spirit-like than the original sword disappear.
So, right now, Siva, so cool. Kothar's going in between languages now, trying to remember which language is the right one for everyone else. Fixed. There, got it, fixed it. Is that right? Can you hear that? Yeah, we can hear that. Okay, so you can hear them all.
Is it safe?
It's a dungeon.
Nothing
Hey,
safe.
are you safe now?
Always.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up my fingers.
Alright. I will remove those.
All the other traps have gone off too.
This one is still going on, but you don't know what it does yet.
I think I do. I just don't want to say anything.
I don't want to know yet.
But unless you're going to stay in that room, Covert, then I'll put it back on. But I'm assuming you're leaving.
Did the stone get put in the thing?
Yes, that's what stopped the gas coming out of that one. Yes.
Okay, so I'll grab the rope and the hammer that's on the floor and go in the hole.
All right.
So we don't have to honor it now, right? We can just do whenever.
Yes, you're not in turn order any longer.
Got it. Yeah, now I'm gonna walk in. Okay. I'd like to say, let's try to stick together so that we don't get separated in the rooms anymore, or at least not again.
I was trying to find a place that's large enough for when the gas escapes through the door you were breaking down, we won't all be stuck, slammed inside of a room not big enough for 5 people.
Hey, Siggy,
What?
can you crouch down, please?
I'm crouching. What do you want?
Hey, I'm gonna climb back in the bag.
There we go. Come on. Oh, come on, Yoda.
Can I minor illusion my skin to be green?
If you want to, yeah. If you want to.
Just, oops, fuck.
And Siggy went through the wall again.
I phased.
What am I doing?
It's a Jedi thing, don't worry about it.
You are a droid.
Leave me alone. Roger. Good thing Tofo went in first. Cause yeah, that would be, especially with an elephant in plate armor. And a robot, I guess, as well, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pull out my spell book and just start taking a short rest in her bag.
I'm okay with this. Just sleep. Sleep.
So, we continue. There are 2 doors here.
And I don't like either of them. I don't like
3.
doors anymore.
Top, bottom, other bottom.
Oh, I missed that one.
2 more doors need to be checked.
Yes.
Okay.
Oops, my headphones. Ah! Hang on.
Bye, Slayer.
Going counterclockwise and check. So, checking all doors.
All right. So I assume you're starting with this one. Are you checking for traps, or are you just going ahead and checking whether they're locked?
Both.
All right. Make me a investigation. I think that'll cover both aspects.
18 on.
Yep. 18 on the 12 and 15 on the 14. All right. This one with the 12. Question: are you checking the door for traps? Do you check the underneath? Like, do you, I guess, push something under the door to see if something triggers, or?
Yeah, check, but like check when I pull the door handle down, does it seem heavy or light, and it should be like it's triggering something. And I poke my sword under the door to see if there's like a pressure plate that's slightly higher up that I bumped into.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
As you push something under the door and you're tapping the door and things, you don't hear it echo like you did with the other doors. And getting from that, you'd assume that it's a very, very small room, like a very tiny room, because the sound doesn't seem to be the same as when you check the other doors. Even the one that led to that short corridor.
Next one. That one's 13, so...
This one seems fine. Seems like a door that led to the corridor. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with that one. And then there's a 15. Alright. Again, the same with this one.
The one over there seems to lead to a very small room. These two, they all seem fine though. I can't see any traps.
Small room. Find something real fast. And then go on to bigger room. Where we don't get ambushed from behind.
Sure. I'm okay with that, but I'm not opening fucking doors.
I got
You know, I could do it because if something happens, I probably could handle it.
Hey, Siggy.
Yes.
You're a bard, right?
Yeah, that's my class. I do bard stuff.
Have you ever heard any stories of someone named, what was the name?
I've never met a man named,
No, have you ever heard any stories of a being called Famwraith?
who?
Famwraith.
No. That's not a name I recognize.
Okay.
We've got a knockoff Hammond, I've got a knockoff Hulksman. I'm a knockoff Vision.
Oh.
I was meaning more of, if I turn into a bear, can I open? Does bears have enough dexterity, fine-tuned dexterity to open doors? And I think the answer is actually yes.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I mean, I've
So
watched
that'd
the.
be a good one, because in case something is trapped or there's something else on the other side, I'd have more HP. It's temporary, basically, and if it's permanent, we'd have to discuss permanent health damage later on, but that's probably not the case. I'd be fine with turning into a bear and opening doors.
Okay.
Unless Gandon really wants to open doors.
I want to open it just because I don't want anyone else trapped again.
Kothar is more than capable of themselves in their own mind that they can get out of traps.
If Kota insists that they can get out, then Ganadon will trust them.
Okay. I will do that plan, Slayer.
Alright.
I turn into Mr. Roar. I move myself to the
We
wall.
love Mr. Roar.
Mr. Roar goes roar, and then I open number 12.
Okay. Sounds like you're opening boxes. Oh, I didn't bring it up. Ah, here it is.
You know that old, or probably not old, it's one with the game show with all the briefcases. This is what it
Yep.
was.
Yep.
Yeah, the old nerd.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Except instead of like getting, prizes, we're getting death.
That's the deal part.
Spell slot bow second. Oh, okay. So that would be what?
The old nerd feels like shithead of shit game shows, just like
Yes, it is.
opening boxes. Ooh,
Yay!
Yeah,
open
but
it or do not. It's the pure luck.
8, 10.
Hey,
Jesus,
hey,
12, 14, 16, 18,
Covert. Have you ever heard of the name Famwraith in any of your travels?
Have I? Say?
Make me a actually, let's go Arcana for that one.
Okay.
No. No
No.
clue who that is.
I have not heard of this person,
Mm.
or place, or object.
Oh, it seems to be an entity of some kind. Some kind of elemental. That much I know.
Well, I can't say I've met an elemental, so that's probably why I haven't heard of them.
Fair.
Right, back to Kothar. You open the door, and you see a small room with another door. Doorception.
I can't talk. I'm a bear.
That is
I
true.
roar.
Alright.
Gandon's right behind me though, which may not be very good for Gandon, but Gandon's right behind me.
I'm standing there just in case.
Just in case the lightning bolt goes off and you get stuck in the face.
Alright. What do you do? Does anybody respond to Kothar roaring in bear?
I move here, see what he's rolling at.
I'm gonna move closer. I wanna move closer, but also like deep down inside, do not want to move closer.
Oh, by the way, everybody, there's apparently a big elemental within. Well, that's rather close to all of us.
I'm
You tell
sorry,
us this
what?
now.
Where? What do you mean?
I'm pointing at the door and just going, if anyone wants to do anything, otherwise I'm going to open it in 5 seconds.
Have I seen there is another door there?
From there you can probably see, because there's no light coming from through the corridor, so you'd know there's something blocking the way.
Do you need me to check something?
Rar?
I'll go and check. Well, I kind of have to vault over the bear, I take it, 'cause squeezing past.
Oh, wait,
I mean-
there's something. What? There's
I can move up and down, so I will move up for you and then move right back down, so I'm right behind you.
Wait, hang on. Did you say there was something glowing under the door?
No. I said there was no light coming through, so Kothar would know there's something blocking the way, sorry.
Oh, that's what you said.
Alright. As you step
Something happens before it.
there.
Oh,
Here we go again.
Walk to the door.
Yeah, as you step there, you hear a click. Covert.
I've been thinking that every 5 seconds since we freaking entered this bitch.
Everybody, first of all, want to work out this damage because this is excruciatingly high. But
boy.
sure.
The instant death.
boy.
Everybody make me. What do you need to make me?
I don't know why you asking me.
I'm asking the computer.
You don't fucking know.
I'm asking the computer. Hang on.
I'll make the next save, thank you very much.
Oh, there's no save? Oh, what?
Oh,
Yay!
I love those ones.
Oh, there's no save.
Those are my favorite.
Sorry, Tasselhoff, you're about to die in my backpack.
Is that it's the fucking tomb of horrors, fucking squash you and kill you instantly thing. I swear to God.
No, this is not the Tomb of Horrors. This is the Slayer of Horrors. Hang on, I gotta do maths here. I've got to do maths here. Hang on.
Yeah, Tomb of Horrors is a well-known basic D&D that has a
7.
bunch of traps that are very deadly.
Love it.
It is fun.
And it's just
8, 9,
not very good
10, 11,
dungeon.
It sounds
13,
it sounds so
16,
fun.
17, 18,
Oh, it's a
19,
horrible
20,
dungeon
21,
design.
22, 20, 23. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
It would be a fun one shot to just fuck around in.
I think
I
I've
get
worked that
killed.
out right. One additional 2 for each slot of the first. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It is a spell?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes,
No,
it's a
this
spell.
one.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, plus 5. It's 23, yeah. Oh, okay then. Sure.
Doing.
Taking 22 points of damage, apparently.
No. No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Even
He
worse.
said no.
Oh.
God has spoken. He said no.
Starting with the person with the lowest health within the 20-foot radius, please.
I have 19 currently. As a
How much
bear.
does Tasselhoff have?
28.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's bear then.
Bear has
Which
19.
with even though if he falls unconscious, you will come back as Kothar, correct?
Yeah,
All
I would
right.
assume so.
So 18 minus 18. Who is the... So Kothar will be back as Kothar now instead of a bear, as you just see the bear collapse to the floor.
That's my Kothar HP.
I,
I'm
bel-
Kothar said this don't do it.
I believe it's Tasselhoff next then, yeah.
Yes.
Do I just die?
You fall asleep, Tasselhoff. So that's
Oh,
a
okay.
minus
it's
28.
fuck.
I believe it is Siggy next.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have 95,
That is it.
19.
You've got 49 hit points left before I've taken Siggy's off.
Okay, Tashoff's is 30 or 25?
28.
28. 48, okay.
How much damage I
Bear-
take?
No, that is Bear and Tashoff's
Mm-hmm.
HP off.
Well, if it's asleep, then it's not actually damaging the bear. You're still a bear.
But he's making it unconscious, so does not make you turn back?
No. It.
Or am I just giant
Yeah,
sleeping
he's
bear?
a giant sleeping bear.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought once the bear fell unconscious, you turned back. Okay, you're a giant sleeping bear. Perfect.
Yeah, no, you can sleep in wild shape.
Okay.
For up to an hour.
Yeah,
Alright, so then we said it was Siggy next, yeah, with 34, so minus 34 from 48, leaves 14 left.
but I don't think that affects anyone, so.
Alright, so Siggy and Tasselhoff are asleep, and so is the giant bear.
Now, my question is, does Ziggy fall forward or back?
Good question.
Am I allowed to say that she falls forward onto Ganodon instead of
If,
crushing Tasselhoff to death?
If Ganodon doesn't mind that.
Not really. Even if she were to fall back, that imagine Garadon would actually help there, not letting her just fall to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Especially knowing Tasselhoff is asleep in my bag.
And I would like to imagine the bear, even though it's probably an instantaneous thing, actually like sits down for a second, curls up, and then goes to sleep.
I'm gonna go check and see if the bear's okay. Can I make a medicine check to see if he is not dead? I
Yes.
mean, I know he killed her. How do bears work?
He's
How do I don't understand.
not conscious for some reason.
What is the matter with him?
I
He is also. Oh.
will check. Don't worry. I will also make a medicine. However, to help this, I will check their pulse, which is a much better indicator for if they're dead or alive.
Oh, you know, Tasselhoff is alive.
Yeah. Something has forced them to fall asleep. Either they didn't get enough sleep last night, or the more likely thing, something in that room forced them to sleep.
Okay, they're all alright. Something just caused them to sleep. Probably originated from that room. Could you check either door if you're able to move either door?
Do what now?
Could you check if you can open either of the doors?
You mean as in the outside ones, or which doors are you talking about?
You know, the two doors that are between, could you open either of them?
There's one open.
Yeah, there's only one. That's what's confusing me.
Okay, so this one is open. Never mind.
Yeah,
Then.
this
Sorry, I
one-
thought.
I'm standing in it. Yeah, I'm standing in the hallway.
I thought it closed. Sorry.
Uh,
All right. In that case, just check that door then, please.
I'll check that door for traps then.
Alright, give me an investigation.
12.
This one doesn't seem trapped at all. Not a small room this time either. You can kind of, as you're clanging and checking for traps under the door and things, you hear more of an echoey sound coming back to you. So you know that it's a larger room than this one.
Alright, if they're okay, then this should be fine, but I'm gonna make Caradon, even though he's not really fluent with magic. I'm gonna have him do Arcana, because Janadon right now doesn't know if this is a permanent sleep or a temporary sleep or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna have him make an Arcana to find out.
Okay. There might be a spell that does that, but surely someone that's asleep, if you gave them a good kick or shove or something, they'd wake up, right?
I attempt to make.
Please don't kick me.
And while he's doing that, I attempt to wake up Miss Rock.
I attempt to wake up Siggy by shaking her.
I'll do the same.
Do I wake up?
Yep, they wake up, yeah.
Okay. What happened?
You fell asleep.
I just straight up fell asleep. You know, there was nothing happened. I just fell asleep. I just passed out.
Something caused it, probably when we opened the door. Not sure. Did you check Tasselhoff?
I got him. Siggy sets the bag down gently. Then when she opens it, she just goes, "Hey, wake up!"
Huh?
A magic sleep. Wake up!
5 more minutes, mommy.
No, wake up! It's time for fucking school.
Okay.
I am going to dump you out of the bag.
Oh
Okay.
no!
You awake?
Yes, I'm awake.
Okay.
Alright, with everyone awake and conscious, I will open this door then.
Alright. Oh, I know what I didn't check, actually. Yeah.
Trevor has a lot to say.
He does, but nobody can understand him, that's the issue.
No, it's not an issue at all. It's wonderful.
Don't
Noises.
To be fair, I can understand them half the time anyway.
When things get
Do
hairy,
any of us understand anything, really?
No.
We're all just really confused, to be honest.
We kind of just bumble through life.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kevin knows exactly what he's doing. He thinks he does anyway.
Yeah, so as you open that door, you see a word. What is the word? Sarcophagus. That's the word. In front of you.
Big word for jobs there.
Yeah, it is. Do you remember in the last campaign, it took me like 2 hours to work out what the word was? I was like, you know those box things that people get buried in? Yeah, but not a coffin. The stone ones. Them things, yeah.
Oh, sarcophagus.
Yeah, them things. I think we did end up
didn't know
settling
that
on
part.
tombs, yes.
I don't think I knew that part.
Tomb doesn't work 'cause tomb's the structure.
Did not know that. I always thought tombs and coffins were the same thing.
No,
Cobra
tombs.
has no idea what it is. Good I actually checked because I don't think he's been to funerals or anything like that, so there is a stone container in here.
Speak English.
I'm tired.
Speak awake.
You know what? I got high. I got gassed.
I told you to put the shrooms down.
Got my arm pulled. I got put to sleep. I
I'll
need
put
a
to
nap.
sleep too. Then take one. It's not a magically incarnated one. That wasn't even the right word to fucking use.
I mean, just thinking this is a stone chest, if Cobra doesn't want to do anything, I'm just gonna open it.
Oh god.
Make me a strength check.
Both are
Athletics.
okay, both are help.
Okay. Make an athletics with advantage.
Shit.
This thing is not moving. This is heavy stone.
Then I get out my crowbar and try that way.
Okay.
Kind of try and jimmy under there.
Yeah, same again then. Yeah, this time it pops open and slides a little bit off the edge there, so there's a small bit. You can continue to push it right off to open the whole thing, and it will fall to the ground. Or currently, it's just open, like a small slit is there, with it still hanging on to the rest.
And I can't see in it, can I? So
Sorry, say it again.
I can't see what's in it just from the look back, can I? So
From the little gap, you can see dust and maybe bones.
well, I'm not sure. So fully open it.
All right. Yeah, as you push it all the way, the force of it falling off the other side, it just smashes into a million bits on the floor. On the other side of the floor here.
It's fine.
Million might be an over-exaggeration. There's probably like 5 or 6.
Alright, what is in there?
A skeleton. A dead skeleton with a sword placed on his chest. And a load of cobwebs.
Does this all look blunt or is it usable?
I guess you could tell that without
Wait, hang
anything
on. What
really.
did you find?
Somebody
Yes,
put
please.
this skeleton in a box.
Don't
So what in the
touch it.
box?
Don't touch it, Stinky, to get me in there.
I'm taking you out of the bag. Go, 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 go.
Okay, run in there. No touchy, no touchy, no touchy. We're in a dungeon. We're in a crypt. No touchy.
What's going on?
He's doing the thing where he's getting like really close with his paw, or with his one finger, and
Slowly.
really out close.
Gothar?
Yep.
Gothar. I will bite that off myself.
What's going on?
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
You calm down. Everything's okay for now. Nothing has happened yet.
Let me do this so that I know.
I just don't want. There's skeleton in a sarcophagus in a dungeon. I don't want any of our party getting cursed.
Hey, sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus is like sort of a coffin.
A sarcophagus is just a big stone coffin.
Are they grave?
Right.
Are you guys trying to grave rob?
I
Well,
need to
apparently
check something.
That is like, you know, really bad luck. like unimaginable bad luck.
As you cast Detect Magic, Taslov, you see, once again, two different types of magic. One being words, and the other one being other words. I just need to look at them
Right.
first. One of them is most definitely necromancy, and the other one is...
Give him a second; he'll figure it out.
divination.
So, what my spell is telling me is that... Wait, what is radiating the magic, first off?
The skeleton himself.
Okay. What my spell is telling me is the sword is mundane, that's worthless. The skeleton, however, is imbued with both necromancy and divination magic.
Wait, necromancy?
Romancy?
I'm pretty sure that if we try to take anything from this man, he's probably going to come to life.
Let's leave that be
As-
and back away.
As you say that,
Leave
Tasselhoff,
alone.
he just sits up and goes, "No, I'm not going to take your life. I tell the time."
What?
What? The skelly man just come along. What?
Caradon holds the axe in his
I
hand.
am
I was just say, Caradon holds his axe in his hand, and it's glowing with divine smite. He's not using it, but he's glowing with the magic with his divine smite, and he just says, "Give me a reason not to," as his eyes twitching when he sees an undead. This is a joke, but yeah.
Please
So
calm down.
why are you imbued with magic?
I told you I tell the time. Also, can you calm your elephant friend down?
I am the size of a mouse to him.
This Siggy, she won't grab him, but she'll just kind of set her hand on Ganon's arm and be like, "It's okay, it's okay. Let's step out of the sarcophagus room, please."
Mm.
You were brought back just to tell the time.
I tell the time. Yes. 4 hours.
What is the time?
4 hours.
It's been 4 hours.
past before.
No. 4 hours.
Do you
It-
mean you?
4 hours in terms of what?
What were you saying, Covert?
I would say, no, I lost track.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
He'll just shout again. 4 hours. Till it happens.
4 hours until what happens?
4 hours till it happens.
Okay, hang on. You keep the time. What are you keeping the time of?
This dungeon.
Oh, I think I know exactly what he's talking about. As we were leaving last time, I watched the dungeon shift into what it is now. If I had to put it up to a guess, the dungeon's probably going to change again or shift in the next 4 hours.
Now we
With
get to
us
the-
inside of it?
Probably. So
Is it?
So I'm gonna guess that if we're not out of here in the next 4 hours, there's a big chance we're all gonna get split up.
Either we get split up, or if this dungeon physically moves, you get crushed by the walls.
That too.
Reminder for Covert. You stayed in a dungeon overnight. In this dungeon last time.
I did too then.
Yes, you did. Sorry. Yes, I forgot you were there. Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't know, like, the timer could have been set more recently, or since it, like, shifted since we left, like, or it's this version of the dungeon, so, you know.
Right.
They've also been away from the dungeon for about a day, roughly.
Well, we
Man?
should,
Get out of this room.
he doesn't seem to, have any other information.
I have plenty of information. 4 hours.
Yes.
Yes, and it's very valuable information, except we don't know what it's about.
Hey, sir, what does your sword... is your sword actually worth anything?
Who wants to know?
Crawford does.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Just
Can
come
I
down
have
here.
your sword?
No. Can
Why
I have
not?
your... The same reason I can't have your beard, I suppose.
You can have my beard. I'll trade you beard for the sword.
No. What am I supposed to do with a hairy wig?
Yeah.
Have hair? Have hair?
No.
Well, what can you tell us about what can you tell us about Famrath?
Who the hell's that?
You really don't know anything, do you?
Yes, I do. 4 hours.
I think we should, leave him.
Leave him with his 4 hours.
Okay. Guys, if you could come into this room, I actually have a question for everyone. I want everyone to vote on it.
God, that's just still growling around the bear.
Yes, so we love him for that.
Okay, so Tom, since you're still a bear, I don't know how much longer you're gonna be a bear. So, pause up for yes, pause down for no.
But he's got his paws down now.
Kotar mechanically can be a bear for up to an hour. Just so you know how to character. Up to an hour.
Maybe it's just do the YMCA.
Yeah, I know I'm in character though.
Okay.
Go time. Pause up for yes, pause down for no. Now, do we want to ask the baby about this place?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure how the baby works yet.
Well, as the baby told me, it apparently knows everything about this plane of existence.
Which is great.
For me, I have the question in mind of what are the dangers specifically of this dungeon?
Also, I'm
He
just
won't
gonna
answer that.
pipe up and be mindful of speaking over each other. Because there's been a few times in the last 5 minutes where people have been cut off. So just be mindful of that, please. As you were, sorry.
He won't answer that question
Why do you think you won't?
because, well, out of character, I know he won't answer that
Again, why?
because our GM has told us that he won't answer that question.
And
If it's too if it's too spoilery, it'll be just a very vague answer.
Yes, he will give you an answer, but
Yeah.
it'll be very cryptic. So could potentially end up giving you nothing more than you already have. But you might, you know.
Covert was basically about to say that equivalent of Latin character that
Oh, okay.
was too vague, and he could just say there was this type of trap, this type of trap, this type of trap, and it wouldn't help because we wouldn't know what the trap.
I mean, of course. Now, out of character, I know that this is not the best question to ask, but in character, this makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, in character covert, I'd say it's too non-specific.
I
I
think
was
it's
having. Sorry, go on.
And if it gives us a really vague answer, then it's a waste of the one question we have today.
And that's true. I'm not saying that we should ask only this. However, I'm just saying having some information to work with is always better than having no information to work with.
If we come to a room and we can't seem to find how to progress, or we think there is a trap potentially, we could then ask about the room, just so that it's more specific.
But I feel like
where traps are located in the room.
we could perhaps do that ourselves. But I'm just considering, since we are in this dungeon and this could potentially be very dangerous, this might be a good time to see what we could use the baby for, or well, use its skills. So I'm just asking you all if there's anything that you would think that would help in the situation by asking it. There's of course things like, go ahead.
I can't think of any specific question that would help at the moment.
I think if I'm getting what Ganadon's getting at is, this is basically a test to see how vague is.
Well, that, and also, this is also a test of seeing how useful it can be in situations that we need it.
Ah, okay.
Like, this is definitely a situation we needed help, because of course, I'm not, like, we could probably go through this entire dungeon. However, in character, this is not, it's a very safe place, and this is a place that we could really use more information. So this is obviously the best time to test how much it is helpful to us in a dangerous time.
As this conversation continues, after I've just had something come back through, Skeleton shouts out, "Uh-oh! Someone's mad! No more time!"
Oh, that's for 4 hours. Oh, sorry guys.
Oh.
As you start to hear a rumble, and everybody make me dexterity saves, please.
Oh no. I'm way too big for this.
Oh god.
Hang on.
Careful, I was ready for this.
I did that on Kothar sheet, sorry.
Bear with,
Did that on Kothar sheet,
oh
not
yeah,
the
with the
bears.
birds, yeah.
Which is worse.
Oh god.
So you guys know.
Oh, you did better! Ganadon,
Ready for this.
Ganadon and Mr. Bear, you fall sideways as the ground shakes. You couldn't really keep your balance, and I die in the process as well. I'm choking on the dust, apparently. Excuse me.
I don't think Tortle's back yet, so she'll have to make a...
Oh, right.
I'll
I will say, out of character, there's a reason I've been asking about family.
There's also a reason this happened too.
I'm gonna go top up my drink while waiting for Tortle.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't even know what brought up the topic of an elemental. Is that something that I missed? Like, is that something that happened when I was
That has been something that's been happening off camera.
Oh. Is that from the other group?
Nope. The, Tasselhoff may have some new abilities.
Gotcha. Good to know. And so out of character, another question that I can think of that may help in the situation was, what was this place made for?
So this is a dungeon that is used to guard a necromantic sphere, which could rip the magical soul out of somebody's body.
Okay, I did not know that one somehow.
I believe that was
Now I
discovered in a
not
session that you weren't here.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm starting the question.
sorry.
Am I not paying attention?
No, it was I either forgot to I either assumed that you were here that week and didn't reinstate it with you. So yeah, no. You're not paying attention. It's just something that did happen, but you weren't present at the time, and I thought I'd informed you afterwards of it.
Good to know. Okay, then that question we already knew, mostly, probably. I don't know if it helps to know who made the dungeon.
Crawford did.
Okay, that's all the information. Alright.
Crawford was a very powerful wizard who is supposedly chosen by magic itself to be the only one worthy enough to wield magic, and he's the one that created this this orb of necromancy that could steal the magic away from everyone else that in his eyes was unworthy. That was not even in my notes. That was just off the top of my head.
I have now written it down in my notes.
I really need to start taking notes again.
I need to start taking notes more. Even though I have notes, it's barely like a scroll of notepad. Like, it's not that big, it's small notes. I need to take more notes.
Yeah, I had stopped taking notes for a while because my depression was hammering down on me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back, so.
Alright, and so Siggy, alright. Siggy, make me that
What?
deck save, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
got it.
feel the ground shaking, and Mr. Bear, Mr. Roar the Bear, falls over, and so does Scanadon. I'm trying to.
Now the question is, where do I fall over?
Don't fall on me.
As I usually assume that falling over, especially as when you go prone and things like that, is in the same square, so I would assume it's the same square.
I suppose so.
What happened?
So, catch you up. You guys were talking about asking a question. Out of nowhere, I went, "Oh crap! Sorry guys," and then the ground started rumbling.
Great. Love that.
The timekeeper also said that someone's mad the time is up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Has the ground stopped shaking yet?
Yes, it was very brief, and it has now stopped.
And there's no more shaking, like it's all back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
4 hours again. 4 hours again.
But it wasn't 4 hours before, or do you not keep track of how long you have left?
Someone made him mad. Not my fault.
What made him mad?
Is it 4 hours hours until he does something in the dungeon.
No, 4 hours till it happens.
Right.
What made him mad?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
You know, Mr. Skeleton, you're very useful.
More useful than you are. Do you know the time of the dungeon? No.
4 hours.
4 hours!
Man, this man.
As Garadon is on the floor, he just has his axe in his hand and he's like, I am very tempted to just do it.
Don't do it.
I am really tempted.
No. Just let him have his 4 hours, okay?
4 hours! Every time someone mentions 4 hours, he just screams 4 hours back.
2 hours.
4 hours!
2 hours.
Garadon gets up and closes the door from which the skeleton is screaming. Peace and quiet. Under his breath for 4 hours.
Road.
Alright.
Road.
I can just imagine him writing it down and then going, wait, yeah, and then scrubs it out and then does it again.
And then starts to scrub it out again, and then rewrite it again.
Let's see. That would be my 5th language, I think, or 4th language, and Kothar learned language is weird. So it's a translation of a translation of a translation of a translation. So it doesn't make sense at all.
Did you shut both doors or just the one?
Just the one.
Alright. If people want to make me perception checks for anyone that's listening.
Yes.
Sure. I'll actually give a perception.
Oh man. The fuck? Perception?
I will ask actually Slayer a question. I'm pretty sure Garadon has been keeping an eye out for anything that happens. But does this count for his element here? Because I know that you would just that on base to base.
Does that count for what, sorry?
Elephant is. Does that count for it? Because Garadon was keeping an eye out in general. However, you said that you would judge that on a base to base.
Right. Yeah, yeah. For this in particular, yes, you can.
Alright, advantage.
Ooh.
And
Oh.
that's what's so good.
Alright, we're gonna start from the lowest to highest. So Ganadon, there's still a lot of noise from things that you think are the dungeon shifting, or moving,
know
or
what
rocks
you mean.
moving, or something. So there's a lot of loud noises going on.
I know what he's hearing. He's hearing 4 hours from the other side of the door.
Siggy, you managed to. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, give me a moment. Okay.
I love that response.
Siggy, you kind of hear breaking 4 hours, and that's about all you hear. Covert and Mr. Bear hears barges in here, smashes the top off, tells me it's 2 hours. Who the heck? He'll deal with them.
4 hours.
I don't think he likes me smashing the top of his sarcophagus. Well, we should continue before the 4 hours is up again.
How loud do you say that? In like just
He
in...
specifically drops his voice.
Okay.
Like, continue before the 4 hours is up. Next door.
Hey,
Can
Ganondorf.
Yes.
You might. I don't know if there's anything that's gonna come of it, but you might want to have your axe ready at
I
home.
do have it ready at all
Oh.
times.
A little more so than you do now.
Ganon gets up again and he again has his axe and his shield in his hands. Again, he is ready to fight if necessary. However, I don't imagine we want to take fighting as our first action.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Detect magic lasts 10 minutes? Or an hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
10 minutes, alright. So that would be down by now. Alright. Put that to there.
This door next.
And I dare open the door.
Alright.
And then I like do the motion for everyone to get back in case it's another sleep spell, though I'm the only one affected. But maybe they might not know it because I'm a bear and I can only move paws. And roar. And I step into the hallway and die.
Alright, let's see. Make me a charisma save, please.
Okay, charisma is based on the name. Yeah, covered. Kothar. Not covered.
Take my charisma.
Can I take your charisma?
Throw my voice box at you from across the room.
I would like to take coverage charisma score with
mumble. Kothar or Mr. Bear disappears.
roar. Perfect.
Disappears from sight?
Yes.
What?
That's not good.
No, it is not.
He disappeared.
Are
He
you
no longer exists.
still there?
Gotar.
My first reaction would be to roar. I don't know if they can hear me or not, but I'm roaring.
No, they would not be able to hear you.
Oh.
Yes, so should someone else go in there?
We don't know what happened. Me.
No.
Would normal people know about teleportation?
Do I think it was teleportation, or do I think he has disappeared from because
Wait, sorry, what happened? I kind of zoned out. I'm kind of having an argument with somebody. What's going on?
Do you say that in character?
Yeah, yes, this is
Okay.
in character.
you're having a conversation with someone?
I'm having an argument, but yes.
I'm sorry, who? You're not talking to anyone here.
You don't need to worry about that. just out what's going on.
I feel like I really don't need to worry about that.
So far is yawn.
Gothar has disappeared.
Well,
He entered that room, and then he was gone.
Could I stand just in the doorway, not going in the room, and look to see if there's anything like on the walls or anything like that?
Sure. Make me an investigation. You don't see anything.
can I look into the room for any kind of etched runes or anything?
Sure. Make me an investigation.
I would really like to get rid of this exhaustion.
No, there's no words or symbols or runes that you can see there.
I'm gonna walk in.
Make me a charisma save, please.
Oh,
And now I need to get my clock up. Hang on. Hang on.
20.
Nothing happens.
Alright, nothing happened. I step in too. Nothing happened.
It's clearly a Kothar thing.
It's anti-bear. It's an anti-bear trap, obviously.
I
Clearly.
think it might be anti-lizard man.
Anti-lizard bear man. It's very specific.
Yes. It's anti-Kothar.
Maybe it's anti-nature.
Well, about to find out.
Covert disappears too.
Fucking wonderful.
let's just get this over with. I don't stop then.
Oh God!
Oh, come on. Come on. I really want to go to the death row. Don't leave me here with Tasselhoff by myself.
Wow!
I'm
Wow!
already so stressed out.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
what? Stressing. Every time, it's the traps. They're getting to me.
Alright,
Chicken
as you
fried.
all sit there chatting away, Taslov would be in the room.
Myself, please.
Two
There we go.
concerns there. This is neither a charmed or fighting, is it?
I'm
No.
gonna open up this other door, by the way.
Yes, I'm gonna make
Hang
the
on.
door.
Whoa! Everybody wait. Taslov, before you do that, make me a dexterity save, please, as a bear is now about to plummet back on top of you.
Fuck.
Yep. Kothar is now sitting on top of you.
Get off me, you fat lava!
Oh, I should have been harder.
Please get off the old man.
I am going to light his ass on fire.
He asked me to get off, I get off.
Okay.
Okay, then
Taslov,
then I don't.
as Kothar gets off you, make me another dex save, please.
At the moment.
Make a disadvantage. That one.
Covert now slams on top of you as well.
Does that kill me? I'm old and brittle boned and
Make-
a 2-ton robot.
True. Make me from both of them as well, because they'll both be heavy things. Make me a con save.
Yeah, he's always 300 pounds. So
I'm a bear.
Yeah. I am gonna say
Broken leg, at least.
you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and your pulled muscle now feels like it might be more than pulled muscle, and potentially a broken arm.
Oh
Did I
boy.
see anything when I was there?
Okay, let's get away from the death trap, please. Death world. The teleportation trap. Can we get away from it, please?
Oh, yeah. So just as heavy, if not heavier.
Yeah. see
Damn.
anything? Or they just like pop in and out of existence?
You just you popped out and now you've popped back in. Are you looking around now to see anything?
No. As in, was I teleported somewhere?
Oh, both of you would have seen that you most definitely went to a different plane of existence. You couldn't do anything there. You were kind of motionless and stuck, but that is what happened.
By the way, I will say, I am okay with you doing some permanent damage, Slayer.
Okay. It might be getting to that point, to be quite fair.
I mean, Siggy's already gonna have permanent mental damage from.
Oh, that's fine. That's all D&D characters.
Nikki is really good with the Lola.
She has never been this stressed in her fucking life.
So, I guess as Covert gets up, I'll just, like, hold up my arm, just, like, crack.
Ooh, yeah.
Stop it. Okay. I wanna, like, get out of the closet.
Can we leave now? Flavor says he's gonna kill us all.
Okay, that's some help. Come here.
I am pinned under a robot.
No, you would have got up with you.
Oh, okay.
Just sits there crushing the life out of you.
How does your shoulder feel now?
Missing. Very much so.
But yeah, you would have got off. As soon as you noticed it was on, you would apologise. So.
Can I use my cloak to kind of fit an arm sling on Tasselhoff as long as he's okay with it?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
have
I'm doing
something
it.
that will help. Canada will use the last of his lay on hands on Dusselhoff and heal 5 HP out of the 7 that he lost. Specifically, the healing will be focused around Dusselhoff's broken arm.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you gonna cock block my healing, bro?
Can you actually throw up what exactly what that does again?
Sorry?
Ask if he could throw up his ability.
Lay on hands?
Yeah. Five.
No, I don't think he's done anything about it. It's just his
Yeah.
wound.
Yeah. No, it won't actually heal the bone.
Mm-hmm.
There's other spells for that.
And I don't think any of us have those.
It's regeneration, right? Is the bone healer?
Greater restoration would.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Regeneration, like if you cut off your arm, a human arm, probably not a covert arm, that would help. But
Well, regeneration would help on any humanoid.
Covert's a robot.
Oh, right. Never mind. But yeah, like if we wanted an instant fix, it would probably have to be like greater restoration, which we don't have access to 5th level spells.
Yeah, right now it's just homemade arm sling.
Yep.
What you talking about? I've got scrying.
What is levitation?
first level?
First.
Oh.
But yeah, like I said in chat, I will leave I don't want to go into the other room because the hallway is weird, so I'll go.
I also know what you guys talking about. I polymorph. I can polymorph into animals. It's totally a spell, not a class ability.
I don't even know what the fuck this baby is supposed to be. What is he? Like
He's a demigod.
That's how it spells, boys.
We established it's more than 3.
So, anyway, guys, so, Flame Wraith, our Fam Wraith, just doesn't want, apparently just doesn't want, oh, hang on, what the fuck is this?
Famewith once. Oh.
It is called a slang castle half approved.
It'll help your arms, bro. You said you were okay with it. I assumed you were okay with it. You said you were okay.
Yeah, I am. No, sorry.
What the
No,
fuck is this?
as I said, what the fuck is this? My eyes kind of clouded over.
Oh god.
Okay. So, can we leave, please?
I am perfectly okay with leaving. This
Because,
dungeon has taken 10 years off my life.
Family doesn't think we can leave.
What?
We might have to get the orb.
Yeah, so, Famlith, is apparently one of Crawford's pawns. He's, an elemental, and, he's the guardian of this level of the dungeon. He's within about 100-ish feet from us. He's been saying, like, he doesn't want the orb to fall into the hands of the Order of the Genesis.
He thinks we can take care of it?
No. We were saying we didn't want it falling in the wrong hands. He said he didn't want it falling into their hands. I said, why don't you come and talk to us? We can make some tea and stuff and talk about it. He said he would rather have the dungeon kill us, or if the dungeon doesn't kill us, he'd rather give a shot at just killing us all.
So we're basically being forced to finish this bullshit?
Yeah, he just said that he thinks it's interesting that we think we can get out. So I'm thinking we should prove him wrong and have our giant battering ram force our way out.
Excuse me?
Okay, that was supposed to be a compliment in the highest regard. I was complimenting you on your strength.
Look, if you want to compliment me, you could have said warrior or something
You're a very valiant warrior, Danadon. Now let's bash our way out of here.
Danadon, please serve your order and get us out of here, because if you can't get us out of here, you cannot serve your order any longer.
Because we're all gonna die.
And then your soul will be trapped inside of a necromantic sphere. And seeing how you reacted with a skeleton, how do you think you're gonna react with your soul being ripped out of your body from a magic orb?
Ganon raises his finger, looking like he wants to argue back, and then he just goes, I don't have the energy for this. Let's just go. And starts to bolt. But not bolt, but like he starts to just walk away, like, I don't have the energy for this, let's go.
So he's just like, man, life on the farm was so much easier than this bullshit.
And I'm getting back in the bag.
Alright.
Yeah, I didn't have to carry an old man in my bag when I lived on the farm. I just had to carry piglets because,
probably way less than their piglets.
Oh, I haven't
actually,
put Covert back on the map. Sorry. Hang on.
I put him back on the map.
Oh. Oh,
I forgot for you.
I forgot to put you on there. Let me get rid of that one.
Where's your brain at, Slayer?
Your stomach.
Mm-hmm. That's generally where it lives.
Okay,
See, I don't have one, so I don't know where they belong. Were you gonna say in the neck? Because I'm pretty sure that's not where it
No.
is.
I don't mean that. I mean this as a joke, but in our language, there's an insult for your brain is in your knees. That is supposed to be an insult to thumb, but
Mm.
it's hilarious.
That explains why my brain doesn't work, because I've skinned my knees so many times.
I mean it in a funny.
Alright, what's everyone doing?
I would like to. Actually, no, I've run out.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to get everyone else's first.
Alright.
Garadon is just going to do as the boss because he doesn't have the energy to argue back right now.
I don't think Tasselhoff has the energy to argue. Period.
I don't think I have the energy to do much of anything.
So he doesn't have the sanity for it.
Garadon is just trying to get them out at this point just because that's what everyone apparently wants. He's opening this door, then, making it right back. That's what he's doing. Also, I will mention he has a shield and his axe in his hands all the time while he's doing anything. So, just saying, he is not letting go of those things. They are in his hands.
Alright.
I guess the question is mainly, as I guess there just kind of posted, do we want to go further for next time or leave the dungeon? That's the main question.
What does everybody else want to do?
Look, I'd rather actually try to see if we could get the orb, even though probably not, but that's Garadon because Garadon, this is sort of personal, so Garadon wants to be able to get the orb so he could give it to the Order of Genesis and maybe have the Order be indebted or something like along the lines of owing him or the group so that he could achieve his goal.
Do you really want them, though, to have this artifact?
This is more so the greater goal here. That if they do owe him, he will be able to achieve his greater goal. So that is what his thought process is. That is why he wants it.
Alright, so that is 2 for deeper.
I wouldn't mind going deeper. I just need some rest. I really don't want to have to continue going through this with exhaustion.
Here's a suggestion. How about we take a rest in one of the rooms?
It has to be a long rest, and then the thing would shift.
For your decision to rest, you will know that this room is safe. However, you will also know that every 4 hours something happens, which you have come to the conclusion is it shifts.
Would that necessarily be bad?
We could all get separated. This room could switch into a bunch of different rooms, and then we would all be without each other.
Well, I like.
If we all stay huddled together, we could rest in here.
I shouldn't interfere here, but you could tie yourself together.
Well, there's that, but. Well, I'd like to point out when someone pissed off whoever is guarding this place earlier and there was a shift, we were there for that shift and we did not get separated.
Because we were at the entrance.
No, that was not during the entrance, that was when we were at the skeleton. So, I'd just like to say, well, if the shift happens, this is what I'm thinking. When a shift happens, each of these individual rooms gets placed in a separate place. However, these are part of one. So the individual rooms aren't changed, but they are, changed locations most.
Well,
like they are basically.
Hang on, what languages does Ganadon know?
I know Dwarvish, Gnomish, Common, and Roxanne.
Never mind. I was gonna say if we could go find one of the other entrances and try that way.
Why does that why do I have to know a specific language for that?
Yeah. This entrance is the primordial entrance.
I think
Again,
one is common, one is Sylvan, this one's primordial, and then there's a fourth one, but I don't know.
And each entrance has a different kind of theme for the dungeon.
in that case, it's more than likely that the people that we were going to meet up with are doing a different entrance entirely, and they might even have success. Actually, now here's a question that I'm actually really curious about. If each of them have separate entrances, but there's one orb, do all of them lead it to this place?
Not this place. All. This is one of the 4 dungeons that leads down into the lower dungeon, which goes in towards the orb.
Okay, then in that case, it almost might be better to try to get out and go to Peacemoor, because the people who are trying to get this may know another entrance that is better suited for us.
Well, the thing is that from what we found out, Primordial was the best for us because most of our party are spellcasters, which the Primordial door was supposed to be where spellcasters reign.
Interesting. So if this is our best bet, then everything else is even more downhill.
I don't feel like the spellcasters are reigning.
No, that's because the spellcasters haven't used the right spells.
Okay, it was gonna kill everyone!
Maybe,
Kill
maybe not that particular spell, but also the spellcasters haven't been making many spell checks.
I've been trying to.
Mm-hmm.
You know spell checks, sir?
Huh?
Has Kothar ever really made a spell check?
No, because
I don't think.
so
No. Have you? No.
Kothar either knows it or he doesn't. He doesn't guess. Yes.
Also, you'll know from the thing as well, Tasselhoff, that a lot of these well, in fact, all of you will know, a lot of these traps have been spell related. And if you remember what the tree said, you would fight spells with spells or element with element in this place.
I just realized the wind trap was gust of wind. The poison cloud was the fart spell.
So each of these could have been counted with spells.
I hate this entire fucking dungeon.
I'm glad.
I hate it more than I hate the ocean.
I love how they're just eating up the salty energy.
I put a lot of effort into this dungeon, so I'm glad.
Honestly, I feel like if we continue, we can make it.
So I vote that we go further, but I refuse. I will 1000% refuse to give it to the Genesis, the Order of Genesis.
Why?
Because of what the orb can do.
You.
Use it to take magic away from wizards.
They can,
Or any magic
it
users.
can be used to rip the magical soul out of people's bodies, leaving them a husk of their former self.
That's not
As
fun.
much as I get that, in the end,
Um.
I would have to oppose to that just because this is what helps Canada achieve its greater goal.
I am going to just confirm with Tasselhoff. I think you're thinking of the wrong people. Shadow Genesis are the ones that lock up the artifacts, not the ones that are holding the wizards hostage.
Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
But having that, the issue I'm having is once they know that this all-powerful orb is no longer trapped deep in the dungeon that no one's been able to get to for centuries, raiding their main stronghold is now going to be even more of their task. And if whoever succeeds is also going to get all of the other artifacts and magic items.
I see where you're going with it. Right, I
including
see.
that.
Yep, I see where you're going with that. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Well, this is supposed to be their job. If they store it away and then someone steals it, that would just be disappointing on their on every end, because that is supposed to be their job, keeping these things safe.
Well, I will say this now. If Gandadon tries to give it to them, Tasselhoff will outwardly attack.
That is gonna be something we're gonna have to deal with, because Gandalf will try to give it to them, because this is what helps him achieve his goal, and right now there is literally nothing
You have
seems
no idea that that's what's going to help you.
that I do.
What?
Thinking of this logically, if these are the people who know where all artifacts are, these are the people that will be able to tell him, or perhaps if we give...
I don't know where all artifacts are. They're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but they have the most information on the matter, because
Mhm.
this is their job. So, by that logic, if they are owning that Galadon and this is their job, like getting artifacts is their job, having the help of people who are professionals at this or know more about this than he does is a huge benefit, and is probably going to eventually help him achieve his goal.
Why
With
don't
anything
you
else.
join order?
What?
Then why don't you just join the order?
He cannot join the order because he's not going to commit to their rules if they have any rules.
Alright, I'm gonna, just because what I am gonna say is that I'm fine with that whole thing playing out. The reason I won't say we'll discuss it now is you may not get the orb, they may not get the orb, we don't know. If it does so happen that it gets to the point where Ganadon is going to hand the orb over, we will have a discussion before session of, as Tasselhoff has openly said, he will lash out, and we'll discuss how you guys want to play that out if that comes to it.
Okay.
But for now, I just, because we're going to be wrapping up, need a solid decision from you all now of, are you continuing or are you going to the exit before we wrap up tonight?
Go ahead and continue. Yep, continue.
Continuing no matter what you did.
Alright, and I believe Tasselhoff has requested a rest here. If that's the case and you all do rest here now, then we'll come back next session with the long rest finishing, if that works for everybody else.
Yep. But I will say, in that case, I'll just have everyone be as close together as possible, perhaps even holding on to each other,
Okay.
just in case.
Hasselhoff's in my bag. I literally cannot get any closer to him.
Right.
Yep. Everyone else.
Alright.
I was very disappointed.
Let's hold hands, everybody.
Okay.
Alright.
Means you two, Kothar, get over here. Can't be fireball distance away in this situation.
Be at the other end of the room, and I can run for a long time. Okay.
Alright, so I think that's everything then, huh?
I think so. And like I said, I wasn't dismissing that whole thing between you and Tasselhoff, but
Well, it's time and place.
yeah, exactly. Once that comes up, we'll discuss before session how you both want to play it out. If it does happen that Ganadon is about to hand it over, we'll discuss it then and go from there.
Yep, that's completely fine. But I will say, I hope at least to Draken that the logic, like where Ganadon is coming from, is kind of like you see that.
Oh no, I get where he's coming from out of character. In character, Tasselhoff is terrified of anyone having this.
Mm-hmm.
He is actually prepared to, as soon as we find it, smashing it.
This is actually, funnily enough, very similar to last campaign with another item that I never found out what happened to.
I
Damn, it's there.
kind of the point of he wants to hold on to it until he can make sure that it's safe with them, or he smashes it.
Okay then.
If you could go along with the whole inspect their facility first and see, then he'll hand it over.
Okay. Okay.
Just from what he's been told, he is terrified of this getting out. And he already doesn't. He both trusts and has disdain for the king.
Yep, understandable. Alright, with that, I think I'd be heading off.
Yep.
Me too.
Alright. Well, thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
Also, apologies for the more serious conversation at the start of that whole chatting thing, but I just wanted to get that cleared up so that there was no whatnots and whatnots. But yeah, hopefully you continue to enjoy this dungeon because I've put some real thought into this one.
Yep.
I'm proud of you. I still hate it. But I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Has stream ended, by the way?
It has not yet, but I can end it now.
Is it
I'm
stop
leaving.
now?
I will be right back as I wrap up stream. Alright. That is the end of tonight's D&D shenanigans. I will be back tomorrow with more D&D shenanigans. Thank you all for being here. And let's see if we can see if there's anybody around. Who's around? Who's around? Who's around? Come on, load Twitch. Let's see who's streaming. Now, give me a moment. This person raided me a while back when I was streaming D&D, so maybe we'll pop over to them and return the favour. I haven't had a chance to spend time at their stream, so let me just check it out first.
This is not even fun. It's literally not fun.
Yeah, let's go and head over there. Now I'm just gonna press the right buttons. They do have follower only chat on. I didn't realize that. So just so you guys can be aware of that, they have got follower chat on. Yeah, I've already committed to it now, I'll do it. It's always awkward with follower only chat on because everyone turns up and tries to type things and you can't.